the most anticipated Madden game of all time. I'm Mitchell Renz, host of the Raiders Report, and if the Las Vegas Raiders beat the Kansas City Chiefs today, we win the AFC West. If you hate the team in red, spam FKC down below. We're going to give some shout-outs here on today's show because I don't know about you. I am ready to get this game going, and I know that the regular season is a few weeks away. I know that the Raiders winning the AFC West is a small chance of probability, but this one is for all the marbles. And I saw somebody earlier today. His name is Roger. He goes, I'm here a half hour early for a Madden sim. I got to be a crazy mother effer. You know what, Roger? You are absolutely a crazy mother effer. And I see Evan Russell, Darth Raider, Captain Steve, Rustin Long,
FKC, 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 let's go!
We're going to bring the game day atmosphere, and I hope that y'all are ready to get this thing rocking and rolling. This is going to be, I already know, a crazy, crazy live show, but we're not only going to do a Raiders versus Chiefs Madden simulation, and if you are for the first time tuning in to the way that we do our Madden simulations, it's a 7-minute game. I have no idea how this game turned out. Only that guy above me is the one that knows how this game ends up going down. But let's face the facts here. If it was Raiders-Chiefs Week 18 and that game decided who is going to be going to,
I think that would be the most viewed game the entire year, sans Super Bowl, if that was the case.
Oh, I could completely agree.
I think that game would do more than the wild card games in the playoffs.
I completely agree. I can't wait to see how this game ends up going down. And I think that there was a lot of people also who are very excited to see how this game ends up going down. And you know what? We got some awesome deals here on today's show. We are obviously going to do our Week 18 Madden Sim. I am going to do a mailbag at halftime today. It's going to be our halftime show because for those of you who do not know, we do not work tomorrow. That's why we're doing the Madden Sim today. Tomorrow is what we like to call a chat sports day. It's kind of like our final holiday. It is by law. You have to give 10 holidays through a year. And because we work a lot of holidays here, we have to do it before the new league year starts or else we get in trouble.
June, July at Chat Sports is prime time. Half the office is out.
Yes. So tomorrow we are off. So for that reason, I just want to be able to get you guys some extra content. We're going to do a halftime mailbag, so you can use hashtag Raiders. You can super chat to get those questions, comments up on the show. We are going to do a duck race today. It is going to be a $20 Venmo, and it's tailgate time. So here are the deals that are on today's show. Every $5 super chat that comes in, you're going to get a raffle ticket to get in our fantasy football raffle. We're going to announce a winner on July 31st. $20 Venmo to get in the duck race. Every hundo is a bang, and if you're trying to get in our bang competition, because whoever bangs the most in the month of July, right now that belongs to Patrick Roche, you're going to get in our fantasy football league. But you know what, Chuggs? I wanted to do something a little bit different today. Some of you are probably saying, Mitch, what is this bang escalator? Every time somebody bangs today, so right now, I see that we have one down there below. We're going to give away one free raffle ticket. If we get another bang, then we're going to give away 2 raffle tickets. If we get another bang, then we're going to give away 3. 4th bang, 4 tickets. 5 bang, 5 tickets. That's how today's show is going to go. And we're going to give away a fantasy football spot today. Whoever the top 3 people are in XP, this is a brand new feature that YouTube has just launched. So if the show were to end today, Patrick B., you would get 3 spots on the wheel. Ronald, you would get 2 on the wheel. John, you would get 1 on the wheel. The top 3 fans, the people that have a crown next to their name, we're going to put them on a wheel. Whoever that lands on, you are in our fantasy football league for the Raiders Report, which right now as it stands, these are the top 3 fans. If you don't know how to get XP, comment down below. You're going to have to be subscribed to comment and super chat. Those are the 2 ways that you can gain XP.
I don't know if it's in the algorithm yet, but I think if you like the video, it helps your odds as well.
Probably. I'll tell you this. I don't think it hurts.
Yeah.
I don't think that it hurts. Let's go to Chili Duggan. He's giving me an FKC. Chili Duggan, you, sir, are in. Drew, what up, fellas? Chuggs, great to see you. Did you go to Raw in Houston on Monday? Let's go Raiders, AFC West first place, and an FKC.
I was actually not in Houston, Drew. I was in enemy territory. I was visiting my brother in Colorado. Fun fact, he lives in the same neighborhood as Bo Nix.
Jeremy's brother's doing well, from what I've gathered. Jeremy's family, also related to the Kubiaks, though. I don't think that's the same. Is that the same family or no?
My stepdad.
Okay. I'm just clearly Jeremy the other day goes, yeah, my brother's doing better than me. And I go, what makes you say that? And he's like, well, he lives in the same neighborhood as Bo Nix. But, I mean, Bo Nix stinks, so what do we know?
Yeah. I mean,
F that guy.
I mean, I wouldn't want to live in the same neighborhood as a quarterback bust. So that's just me.
I'm with Jeremy on that one. Let's go to John White, FKC. John White, you, sir, 2 raffle entry tickets. And you know what? Did you see that up there?
What? I don't.
Does anybody know? Did you hear a bee?
Wait.
Like, it sounds like a bee's buzzing.
Wait, oh, yep, that's it.
You hear that?
Patrick B.
Bang! If you don't know what the B stands for, then you are definitely new to this channel. FKC, Raiders.
And you know what that means.
First place in the XP battle.
Also, for our Bang Escalator, that means our first Bang, we're giving away 1 free ticket. And I think it's only fair whoever spams FKC right now. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to look at the chat. The first name that I see, you're getting a free entry into our fantasy football raffle giveaway. You'll get 1 free ticket. That actually reminds me, I got to put down all these other tickets as well because Chili, you got one. My man,
shout out
Drew.
to Patrick B. Mount Raider Moore. I also saw my guy John Scheffler. Mount Raider Moore here in the building, already off to a hot start. We got 234 people in the building. Ray Aguirre said, Mitch, get me in that mother effing duck race. Ray Aguirre, I got you in the duck race, my guy. Patrick B., what's going on, my brother? Appreciate you so much tuning into today's show.
There are so many names.
There's a lot of FKCs coming in here.
Oh, no, I was saying in the raffle.
Oh, yeah, the raffle, there's starting to be, it's a laundry list. It's a long
All right,
laundry
I'm gonna go
list
with
of names.
Chip Hall.
Chip Hall, you in. The next person that bangs, we are going to be giving away 2 raffle entries to get in the fantasy football raffle. Patrick B., shout out to you, man, for bringing the energy because I'm telling you this, I feel like this is game day.
Oh, yeah.
I've legitimately been super excited about this Madden Sim all game long. I got to our work office today at 7 a.m., and I got my workout in. That way I wasn't going to have to do my workout after this Madden game because I'm going to put my heart on the line here, right? I mean, we're going to put everything we have into this game because we know for a fact if it was Raiders-Chiefs, Week 18, AFC West on the line, I know that we'd be going balls to the wall.
Oh.
So it is important to note, though, because of this game, if the Raiders win, they will play the Cincinnati Bengals in a playoff game, which I think that we will end up doing that game on Monday if my schedule in my mind is remembering correctly. So please keep that in mind. If the Raiders end up losing, then they are on the road in Baltimore. Not as easy as a game. Patrick B., shout out to you, my brother. You know what, Patrick? Since you banged here on today's show, I'm going to open one up. I'm not going to get too crazy today, just so y'all know it's a Thursday. And I told Alex I'm not going to be going as wild unless it's an actual Raiders game day or on a Thursday. So cheers to all of y'all. Seriously, Patrick, appreciate you, dude.
Chili, I've been a fan since 1970. We are bike.
We are. That's an inside joke. Somebody the other day here at Chat Sports said bike instead of back, and it has just turned into.
We're bike.
It's just turned into a whole new thing here.
We are so bike. We are bike.
Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Chili Duggan is right now out to a hot start. And actually, is in second place in our XP battle behind only Patrick B. Been a fan since 1970. My question to everybody out there is this. How long have you been a fan of the Las Vegas Raiders? How long have you been a fan of the Raiders? Probably the better way that I should put that statement. 1970. What kind of bike are you on? That's why I thought you said bike.
Oh, he's bike.
Yeah, he's on a bike. What up, Nova Wrote It? Much love, Mitch and Chuggs. Let's get this dub. Love to the nation and another FKC down below. Come on, man. Let's get this game going. Mark, FKC, 2 raffle tickets for you. Drew, I need a fantasy football spot. 2-time champ here. Well, maybe I'm not going to let you in now.
He's champ here?
If anything, you should have been like, dude, I'm not good at fantasy football.
Well, we're giving away one full-on spot today.
Full on.
To one of the top 3 people in our XP leaderboard. Right now, it's Patrick B, Mr. Patrick B, and then it's Ronald, and then it is John White.
So reminder, if you're in the top 3, I'm going to spin a wheel. Right now, Patrick would get 3 spots on that wheel.
That's Chili Duggan.
Chili Duggan would get 2. John would get 1.
And here's the next names that are on the list. Drew, Nova Wrote It.
Love it.
William Vernon, Jake Serb, Rebel Montana, Jeremy Hepburn, Jesse,
What up,
Scheffler,
Johnny? What up, Johnny?
Callie's Woods, the King Snake, Robert Jansen.
There's some. See, I think one of my favorite parts about this new YouTube feature is that it shows the names, it shows the icons. I think it's another great opportunity for everybody at home to just get to know the more and more people that support this show and show love to this program every single day. And I think it's personally a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Mr. Drew, Jamal Adams and D. White should do nothing but attack the quarterback.
I'll be real. I completely agree with this statement. And, the fact that Jamal Adams today was being lined up at linebacker, that makes me extremely excited because that's kind of the way that I want them to use him, right? Like, I want Jamal to be as close to the line of scrimmage, playing up near the box, because the moment you drop him back into coverage, that's going to be an issue to me. I am excited to see what Jamal Adams brings to the table, and who knows? Maybe he will end up making this roster.
You think maybe, comeback player of the year? I don't know.
That would be wild. Honestly, I hope. I hope that Jamal Adams is comeback player of the year.
You know what else is wild?
Yep.
Patrick B.
Bang! Game day tailgate. Oh. Let's go. I'm ready for week 1.
All right, Patrick, I wasn't planning on really drinking a ton today, but the Venmo deal stands. That deal stands, Patrick, and only you know what it is, and you just mentioned it. If you want it, you're Mount Ratum, or I'll do it for you.
Chug, what's funny was I love when Chuggs and I get on air here because there's at times where, like now as an adult, you have like a night of drinking, you wake up the next morning and you're like, dude, I'm not drinking for a while. Like I definitely have those days now, especially, the older and older I get, some of the shows that we do here on the Raiders Report where I'll be like, I'll wake up the next morning and I'm like, dude, I'm not drinking for like a week. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not kidding you. 20 minutes ago, Jeremy and I are like, you know what? Let's go on the show today. We're going to go out there. We're going to have a great time. I don't really feel like drinking. The moment we got this thing started, and you guys bring a lot of life to us, the fact that Patrick's going a little bit crazy, I'm like, you know what? I'll crack one open. 15 minutes then. Jeremy's like, all right, you guys know what the deal is.
All right. 2 free tickets.
Mark, you're not wrong.
On the escalator. 2 free tickets. Spam FKC.
We're giving away 2 spots in the fantasy football raffle drawing. Jake Serb. Then Serb, you hold it down for me, man. Hold it down for me, Jake. I'm going to need some help here, dude. Bronco Killer, I see ya. 0FUX is a hell of a name. Malachi Muhammad, it's good to see you again. Christopher Domingo, what's up, my dude? Patrick B, though, is getting today's show off to a very, very hot start.
He's trying to get a little wet and wild.
I mean, that's typically what Patrick B does. You don't get on Mount Raider more unless you've gotten a little wet and wild once in a while.
I'm going to go with Malachi Muhammad and
I'm listening.
Lord Only Dance.
Lord Only Dance might be one of my favorite names. Also, one of my favorite names, my dad, getting in the duck race. What up, Pops?
Monsieur Blinky.
Stanley Holmes, you're also in. $20 Venmo right now to go home with $30. Blinky! Only way we're beating those Chiefs is if someone throws this back down. All right, Blink. Ready? Blinky's coming down the lane. I don't know who's going to throw it down. But you know what? If somebody's got Blinky's back, I got your back. If somebody's got Blinky's back, I got your back. What up, Tybo? What up, Delroy Rogers, John Avila, Gabriel Arroyo, Daniel Brown.
Here we go.
Oh, boy. Patrick B. Oh, my goodness. We're not going to give away one. We're not giving away two. We're not giving away 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots in the fantasy football raffle. Shout out to Mount Raider Moore's Patrick B for getting this shit show started. Give me some FKCs down below. We're giving away 7 spots today. It feels like game day. I don't know about you. It feels like game day today.
Oh, yeah. It feels like one of those FKC kind of days. I'm going to give one to John Alves.
Hey, Joey. Joey.
Dalroy Rogers.
Nope, you don't want it. You don't want it.
I'm going to give one to Locho. I'm going to give one to Jake Serb. 3 more. Who wants them? I'm going to give Captain Steve Porch. Mr. John Scheffler. 1 more. I'm going to go with RJ Cool Raider.
Who?
RJ Cool Raider.
RJ Cool Raider.
Cool Ranch.
Who?
Cool Ranch.
Probably the best Dorito flavor.
I like spicy nacho.
I'm just kidding. I would say Cool Ranch would be the most common one that I had. Somebody's bringing it in. You're good. I would say Cool Ranch Dorito is probably the flavor that I had the most consistently when I was a kid. Though there's like that one, it's like in a purple bag. It's kind of like sweet and spicy. What'd you say? Sweet chili. That one's absolutely gas. Absolutely, positively gas. I see Chad C's here. RJ Cool. Chuggs just went out to go grab his boot real quick. So as soon as he gets back in here, we're going to start giving away some spots. Patrick B.
Oh, I forgot.
What? Oh, I was like, what'd you forget about? Yep, this is definitely glitching out a little bit. I did not expect this. It's, yeah. There's a lot of man right now on screen. A lot of man up on screen. And we've just all of a sudden have shot up in viewership. And I think we know why. Let's get some chugs going down below. If you want to see a man take down 36 ounces. You ready? 36 ounces. It's unbelievable. It's disturbing, quite frankly. Let's go, Chugs! You take one down, you pass it around. Jeremy Chuggs pulling up to the scene. Patrick B! What an absolute legend. What an absolute legend. If y'all don't show Patrick B some love down below, then please go somewhere else, with all due respect. With all due respect, go somewhere else, man. What an absolute legend. Magic Matt's comment. Oh, my God. Holy shit, dude. I'll tell you what, I miss hanging out with y'all. I can't wait for actual Raiders game day when we go live, because I'll tell you this. When Raiders-Chiefs game actually goes down, if it's this type of scenario, I think we'll do 1 million views. I'm not kidding you when I say there'll be 1 million people that'll watch this. That's how big of a game it'll be. What up, Locho? What up, Chuggy Wuggy? What up, Chuggy Wuggy? Also with that bang, I should mention, Patrick B has now put himself in 4th place in the month of July in our bang competition. Patrick Roche is in 1st. Cole Butter is in 2nd. The Night Devil, a.k.a. Fabian Moreno, in 3rd. Patrick B in 4th place. What up, Sheffy? Every day when I wake up, I say, I'm not drinking. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of days that I say that. I feel like there's a lot of, I will admit, I really actually try hard to only drink when I'm at work. That is a honest-to-God statement because of all the crazy shit that we do on this show. And, like I think one of the cool parts about the Raiders Report is y'all are in so much control of this show at any day that we go live, and I always want it to be like that because I don't want to do a show that it's just Jeremy and I up here talking. It's a two-way conversation, and I hope that people do truly know that. So, there are days where I'm, out and about, and I'm like, dude, I don't think I should drink today because Raiders training camp's next week. You never know what could happen. But, Sheffy, all love to you, my dude. Chili Duggan! What is up, dude? So, this ended up happening because Blinky Chili Duggan! Bang! The alley-oop! You know what? Blinky, Chili's got your back, and I got all y'all's back as well.
Richard Schneider.
What up, Rich? Great job at Chat Sports. FKC. Congratulations on the marriage at Renz. Welcome back, Chuggs. Thank you, dude. No, I love the fact that I have still gotten congratulations on the wedding. I love the fact that people have, even reached out to my wife, Alex, and saying, welcome to the family because I do consider Raider Nation my family. I've said that multiple times here, and I hope that people show, my wife nothing but love, nothing but respect because, she allows me to do a lot of this stuff, right? I spend a lot of time at work. I know during the offseason we don't work as much, but during football season, I can proudly say that I think that Chuggs and I put in more work than a lot of people do. And I know there's a lot of people that do a lot of crazy stuff, and I'm not trying to say that, but at the same time, I got an amazing wife, and she deserves a lot of credit. So shout out to you, Richard.
GWA Reb. We actually don't have the Raiders Report hats available right now. There'll be giveaways throughout the year. So the best way to get it is watch the live shows.
Yeah, I will also say I just put in a brand new order the other day. My boss yesterday was here with me, and he told me that he just put in a brand new order. Typically, when we put orders in, I get about 50 to 100 of them. So we'll have a bunch of hats because I know I got to send out a bunch of hats as well. Also, you guys are going to get some pretty cool news next week. I'm going to be doing a Raiders meetup. Some of y'all might kind of know where that's going to be already if you follow me on social media, but I'll put out all the details next week. I'm going to be doing a Raiders meetup, though. August 22nd. There's one person in the chat that has convinced me that I need to go visit, and he knows who he is. I don't know if he'll come out and say who he is now, but let's just say this. The fact that, again, y'all show up to this stream as often as you do and show me nothing but love is why I'm really excited to be able to do a Raiders meetup very, very soon. Let's go to Blinky. Only need 3 letters today. F, a K, and a C. Sounds like also you could potentially get some fried chicken later.
Can I buy a vowel?
No. Quite frankly, you cannot buy a vowel.
I'd like to buy a U, please.
Miggy, I would like to buy you. What up, Cheers, Mitch, Chuggs, and chat. Miggy's my bodyguard. Miggy would not allow anything to happen to me. Shirtless Chuggs. He's going to do that. I'll tell you this, though, Locho. If you still feel like that at the end of this live show, you should call a doctor. We might be here for 4 hours.
I will say I've seen this a ton in the chat already.
Yep.
And we were like, okay, we can bring up anything with family, and I see people bringing it up a ton in the chat, so we'd be remiss if we didn't mention some pretty big news that happened today. Hulk Hogan passed away.
Yeah, it was, it was earlier in the week. We lost Ozzy. Now we lost Hulk today, and I saw a bunch of people, like Chuggs was saying, saying RIP down below. I'm not as big in the wrestling scene, but I do know this, that Hulk Hogan was a big factor, and I think getting the WWE to being as popular as what it is right now. But, at the end of the day, I look at certain situations that happen in the world, and however you feel about Hulk Hogan, I know this. First thing I thought of when I looked at Chuggs, I said another one's joining the GOAT, Brandon Jasper up there. They're probably shaking hands, and they're probably having this debate right now. Is Hulk Hogan a top 5 wrestler of all time? Give me a yes. Give me a no. Coming up here in just a moment, we are going to get into Chuggs' top 5 wrestlers of all time. I'll let him explain why each guy is ranked where they are. But like I always say, you die 2 times. You die when you die, and you die the last time somebody speaks your name. And I know for a fact that Brandon Jasper and Hulk are up there right now probably debating about the top 5 wrestlers of all time. So give me a yes. Give me a no. Is he a top 5 wrestler of all time? I am seeing a lot of yeses. I see Ron. I see Tybo, Chip Hall, Tyrone J. I got Richard Schneider. Yeah, Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan. We got Raider Sancho going to go yes. Raider Rob says, I also love The Undertaker. Joshua Wolf says no. Raider God says no. Hamido, Raider 58, yes. All right, so here's what we're going to do. If you're new to the program, we like to do a Tuna's top 5. And right now, I'll be real. I am not as experienced in the WWE whole wrestling game, but y'all already know that. So here is Chuggs' top 5 wrestlers of all time, and you can explain this list however you wish to explain it.
I talked with a couple other guys in the office, and we kind of batted around who we think are the best wrestlers of all time. So this is a mix of one who I think consensus are the best wrestlers of all time, and a couple people who are my personal, which that's how I'm going to start this list. A personal favorite, you might have him in your top 5, you might not. For me, he's in there. Number 5, Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. For the longest time, held the record for longest Royal Rumble entrant and won the Royal Rumble as well.
I love that you know that.
He's somebody who, when you see him wrestle, he's one of the shortest guys on the roster, but one of the most electrifying guys. Really helped bring Lucha Libre over to the WWE with his high flying, his acrobatic moves. I loved Rey Mysterio growing up. Now, it is to be said I was born in 1996, so I see a lot of people saying, the Iron Sheik, other guys. I wasn't really able to watch those guys, so maybe they're in your top 5. Did not make my top 5 list for my personal top 5 wrestlers. Number 4, The Undertaker. For the longest time, had the streak undefeated at WrestleMania before being pinned by Brock Lesnar. He's somebody who, when you hear the theme music, the lights go out, and then they turn back on and he's there. One of the most electrifying moments in sports entertainment is whenever
you use still to this day. I think of closers coming out, big time sports moments. You hear that music, it fires you up, man.
Oh yeah. The Undertaker is an absolute legend, and he's a unit. People forget. He's 6'9". He's tall. He's huge, tall, and he's, a lot of the times going up on the ropes, being pretty acrobatic himself, and props to him as well.
6'10", 310 pounds.
Yes, and he's...
Oh, my God. I didn't realize he was that big.
Just look up for a second. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels over the rope. This man is running side to side and jumping over the rope onto the ground.
I'm watching it. Hang on.
And just picture that dude's 6'10".
Honestly, that's bigger than Kolton Miller. We just saw Kolton Miller up against Patty the Batty.
Oh, yeah.
And Patty was like, this is the largest human being I've ever seen. That's pretty wild, man. All right, who's number 3 on your list?
Number 3, it's The Rock. I kind of weighed between him and The Undertaker at number 3. Okay. I ended up going with The Rock, and I think it's just for the fact that I think The Rock, between him and the number 1 on my list and number 2, the top 3, I think, are easily the top 3 guys on the mic at WWE, like speaking into the microphone. I mean, The Rock's a great wrestler as well, has really helped catapult kind of WWE into that next stratosphere, similar to Hulk Hogan, being a cultural icon as well, also being, in so many TV series, so many movies, even outside wrestling. But while he was in part of some of the best storylines as well with him and this next guy, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, did anybody get crowds more hyped up? Everybody standing on their feet, everybody going crazier whenever you heard the glass shatter and Stone Cold riding in on a four-wheeler. I mean, even guys who don't know wrestling, Mitch, you even just saw cracking it open, pouring it on yourself. Stone Cold was that guy. Austin 316. And number 1, maybe you're either going to hate or love this pick. It's John Cena. It's John Cena. When you think of wrestling, probably one of the first names that comes into your mind immediately is John Cena. And the amount of matches that he's had, the amount of championships he's won, just goes to show he stands the test of time. John Cena is the greatest wrestler of all time.
So that is our Tuna's top 5 of the day. You could agree with Chuggs. You can disagree with Chuggs. I think that's the best part about top 5s, and I think having conversations about it is why I like to do it.
Sorry, I tried getting pictures for everybody, but for some reason I can't see the number 1 picture. Oh. It might be. I don't know. The link might not be working. All the pictures are working besides John Cena. I can't really see that one. But all the other ones seem to be working. Sorry, I'll try to find a better picture of him next time. I literally cannot see the first picture, so I'll try to do a better job.
Cool, Raider.
Of that moving forward.
I think we know. I'll tell you this, man. There was a lot of different ways that we could go, no doubt about it. But I'm happy that Chuggs was able to do it. We wanted to be able to do it again. We always want to remember our brother here, Brandon Jasper, on the Raiders Report.
Oh, I mean, I see a lot of names. Triple H, Randy Orton, HBK. They were all in consideration right there. Just missed the list for me. I mean, those guys were absolutely awesome as well. Eddie Guerrero, gone too soon. I loved some Eddie Guerrero. I lie. I cheat. I steal.
R.I.P. to Bray Wyatt, watcher of the Raiders Report.
Yeah, he's a great one as well.
I know he wasn't going to make the top 5, but he was somebody that, honestly, I can remember the day that he DM'd me and was like, hey, I love watching the Raiders Report. I mean, that's probably, 4 years ago at this point. But, I love the fact that people enjoy this program, and when people, rock with me, I'm going to rock with them. So, how many people are ready to get this game officially underway? Also, did we ever give away raffle spots for Patrick B's 2 bangs? You already did?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we're going to go through here. We got a few more Super Chats to get to. And again, if you want to get in our duck race, it is a $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. Right now, as it stands, it would be a 20. You would win $40, but we gave away probably close to, I'd say, $600, $700 this week already.
Oh, dude, Bridget, that's awesome.
What'd she say?
She said she grew up a block away from Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, dude, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Raider Rob said, it's time to beat the Queefs. You know what, Raider Rob? I agree with you. John White, 63 years old, been a Raider fan since 1972. FKC. Well, you know what, man? I hope that today we get a dub. Quite frankly, I don't know if I've ever cared about a Madden simulated game more than what I care right now. And it's the God-honest truth.
Blinky, bad week for Legends as a guitar teacher for 10 years. Losing Ozzy crushed me. I'm sure the nation would rock out with their you-know-what's-out. Rest easy, Legends. And I will have to say, it was cool that he had his – and, a lot of times I feel like people – in those situations, they're kind of holding out for certain things. He had his last concert like a week before he passed away.
Really?
Yeah. The Black Sabbath, very last concert. It was his plan because they knew he was really sick. He performed for the very last time. It was very emotional, but I almost wonder, I feel like
mentally some people, he knew.
Yeah, I feel like some people, I think, we've told stories of people, holding out and, once they, get through something, see something or whatever, then they're like, okay, it's ready. It's my time, ready to go. I think Ozzy was like, I need to perform one more time. He did. It was awesome. And went shortly after that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few family members that have, like, held on for, like, Christmas, holidays, and honestly, it's like a few days later it ends up passing. I think it's amazing what the body can do. I think it's amazing what your mind can do. I also think, at the end of the day, everyone's going to go at one point, and it's, what are you going to be remembered for? And I hope that, we remember the good of all these people, especially when they pass. I hope, the day that I go, I hope it's many, many years from now. I hope that people remember me. I hope people remember Chuggs. I hope people remember everything that we try to bring, not only to Raiders fans, but to everybody in the world. Like, put a smile on somebody's face. Put a smile on your face. It's not hard to be nice. I actually think it takes way more effort to be nasty and mean to each other than it does to just put a smile on each other's face. So we got over 400 people here in the building. Richard Black, I just saw you. You are in the duck race. Ron Raspberry also. You, sir, are in the duck race. Appreciate you guys getting in. Right now, it's a $20 Venmo to win $50. We will do this at the very end of today's program. You can add me as a friend at Mitchell Renz 365, or you get out your camera on your phone. Can't be like an actual camera. Sorry, Dad. Get out your phone, hover over that QR code. A little link's going to pop up. You click on that bad boy, and then we are ready to rock and roll.
Speaking of rocking and rolling,
you ready?
Gary Backus says AFC West champion Raiders.
I hope, man.
And here we go.
Here we go. Raiders, Chiefs. The wait is over. It's Week 18. And the silver and black are kicking this one away. Kansas City back to return it at the 5-yard line. And a nice tackle made there by Las Vegas. And here comes Kermit the Frog. Come on, man. Come on, Raiders. Got to get a dub today. No matter what, the Raiders are in the playoffs already. But a win, you're the 2 seed. You play the Bengals at home. Or a loss, you got to go on the road to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Ball here at the 27. Mahomes shotgun, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They're going to go to the ground game. First play of the game. What a tackle by Adam Butler. Let's go, 69. Rebel, that was for you, man. Rebel sends in a super. 69 makes the stop. Ozzie Hogan, Tuna, and Joel's Chop House will be missed. I hear you, Reb. John White, I want my coffee in to be silver and black. I am a big black coffee drinker myself. Second down at 12. Mahomes looking. Crosby on pursuit and just dropped it. Went DeAndre Hopkins in the Super Bowl and just dropped it. And we are off to a 3rd and 12. If we can get a 3 and out to start this game, monumental. The Raiders have struggled. Pete Carroll looking on.
3rd down.
Come on, dude. Mahomes back there by himself. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Kelce in the slot. Patrick drops back. He's looking. They're going to get some pressure on him. Is he going to get it with his legs? He is. Oh, I hate that so much. Mahomes scrambles, picks up 15. That's been the Raiders' Achilles heel all season long in this game, is their inability to get off the field on 3rd down. For the love of God. Jeremy Cole said, I think there was a holding call there. Probably. But honestly, we're lucky we didn't get a flag for Mahomes when he slid. Mahomes, shotgun. Kelce's going to go in motion. They did a lot of motion back in Week 7. Mahomes delivers a strike over the middle of the field. Caught, taken down by Crosby and Jeremy Chinn. And that's going to be a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Come on, defense. We got to get some freaking momentum going here. Come on, man. Just a reminder, our YouTube's top fans, reminder right now, one of these 3 people would get in our fantasy football league. If you come in first, you get 3 spots. If you come in second, you're going to get 2 spots on the wheel. If you come in third right there, you're going to get 1 spot. One of those 3 people will get in our fantasy football league. Throw completed, gain of 2. Nice tackle there by Elandon Roberts. 3rd down and 1. Let's get off the field. Come on, man. Come on, Raiders.
3rd down.
John White is creeping on Chili. 3rd down and 1. Mahomes back there with the running back. Man's going to go in motion. I believe that's Hollywood Brown. And Mahomes delivers a strike. He overthrew him. 4th down and 1. Will they go for it? I mean, he had an open man. He just overthrew him a little bit. Pete Carroll fired up. Looks like the Raiders defense is coming off the field. And I believe Kansas City is going to bring out the punting unit, and they do. What a great, great stop there by the Raiders. Messed up my coffin. Oh, excuse me. And he punts it into the back of the end zone. Yeah, I don't necessarily know what I want to do. All I know is I've talked to Alex about it. Whoever goes first gets cremated. The other one gets buried because I want to be buried with him. And I have a feeling that I'm probably going to be the one that goes before Alex. So cremate me, then put me in the coffin with Alex. Ball here at the 20. Geno Smith, shotgun, Jeanty back there. Oh, my God. Geno looks, delivers strike, Jakobi! First down, Raiders! Give me the ones down below. I mean, we've already heard early on in training camp that Jakobi Meyers and Geno Smith have really started to develop a hell of a relationship, and the sure-handed receiver with 0 drops last season picks up an early first down, gain of 22, ball here at the 42. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. Geno, shotgun. Looks like that is Tre Tucker, Jakobi. I think Thornton Jr. in the game as well. Geno all day to throw. Another one. Strike to Jakobi for another first down, Las Vegas in the last game. Jakobi, I want to say, had 10 catches, 146 yards in total. Pete Carroll looking on, and the Raiders are already in Chiefs territory. This is a really, really good start for this Raiders offense. Thornton Jr. on the far right, and they're going to go to him, but he's going to be tackled quickly, and that's going to be a gain of about 3. Second down and 7. Second down and 7 here for this Raiders offense. Ball here at the 45. Friendly reminder, we will be doing a mailbag at halftime of today's show. Ball at the 45-yard line. Geno, shotgun. Thornton by himself. Fake handoff to Jeanty. You've seen early. Now they're going to go back to him. And Jeanty plows forward, and instead of a gain of like 2 or 3, able to fall forward, makes it 3rd down and 2. Ball here at the 39. Are you going to run or are you going to pass? If this was up to me, I'm running here back-to-back plays. I'm at home. I know no matter what, I'm going to make the playoffs. If you want to win the AFC West, you got to go out and win it. Run the ball twice here. They're going to run it, and it's up the middle. First down, Raiders. I was a little bit nervous about them going up the gut, running a little bit at Chris Jones. JPJ just kicked Jeanty directly in the face, but you know what? JPJ's hyped up right now. He's hyped up right now. I love it. Love the energy, JPJ. Come on, man. First down and 10 again. It looks like Thornton by himself over there with Bowers, and it's going to be a delayed handoff. What a block there by Bowers to seal the edge and able to get 6 yards. Second down and 4 for Las Vegas. This Raiders offense is moving in the right direction. Gardner Minshew, you can go F yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I think he cut his hair. Also, Gardner taking pictures, basically the exact same photos that he did last year for the Raiders media. Kind of lame. Kind of lame. Nobody on the right side. Handoff, Jeanty. Don't like it. I mean, you're trying, just if you're playing the law of averages there, you got Bowers on the right side laying a block, and then there's just nobody on the right side. Like, you should run to the left there. Cut it back in. 3rd down and 6. Ball here at the 33. You're not going to beat Kansas City kicking field goals. Thornton by himself. Geno, shotgun. Smith looking. Can't take a sack, Geno. Throws it, and he throws it out of bounds. 4th down and 6. I just really feel like that was a wasted opportunity for the Raiders. You get a good stop. You force a early punt here by Kansas City, but now you're going to bring out your field goal unit. I mean, you're looking at a 50-yarder here from the right hash. Daniel Carlson, good hold by Aiden. Kicks up. It's got the distance, and it is good. Raiders are up 3-0 over their division rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs. 3-0. Got to win the AFC West. Hey, we got 513 people here right now. Only 190 likes. Ron Raspberry, Rebel, Montana. I know you guys can get them going. Think of it like this. If you were at this game right now and you didn't hit that like button, means you're not on your feet. Not sure who that is injured for the Raiders. The numbers are not always accurate. I should mention that. They're not always accurate. Ball here at the 23. Mahomes. Kelce's going to go in motion. Not Kelce. Noah Gray going to go in motion here. Mahomes is going to drop back, and it's going to be a quick throw over the middle of the field, caught by the tight end, and they are slowly moving. I don't know what Mahomes is doing. Honestly, I thought it was Jackson for a second. 2nd down and 4. 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter of action. Ball to 29. 14 seconds. Come on, Raiders. They're going to hand it off. It's Pacheco, and he's going to bounce it out left. He's going to be stopped short. 3rd down. What is he? I think they're trying to do this, like when he does this. But I don't know if they just can't turn his hand around. You guys know what it looks like. 3-0 is the score right now. End of the first quarter of action. Reminder, if you're trying to get in the duck race, if you want to get in, $20 Venmo, Mitchell Renz 365. I just saw another guy get in, Gary Backus. I got you in 20 to win as it stands. $60 here on today's show. Legendary Chuggs just told me I got to look at it. I don't know if I see it. All I see is 3. Did he say zesty? Oh. Yeah, it's a zesty one, no doubt about it. Our YouTube's top fans as it stands right now. Patrick B, we got Blinky, and then we got Chili. Though, reminder, if you want to get higher XP, the more you comment, the more XP you get. The more super chats you send in, the higher and higher your XP continues to go. Our deals here on today's show, every $5 super chat that we get, you're entered in our fantasy football raffle. The next time somebody bangs, we're giving away 5 fantasy football raffle entries. If you want a chance to win some money, put it in your pocket, $20 Venmo. And then whoever are the top 3 people in the XP race at the end of the show, I'm going to put you on a wheel. If you come in first, you got a 50% chance to get in our fantasy football league. If you come in second, you got a, 2 out of 6. Is that 33% chance to get in? I think that's the math. And then if you come in third, you have a 1 out of 6 chance to get in our fantasy football league. Patrick B., you've been an absolute legend here on today's show. I just want you to know that, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So if you want to get in our 50-50 raffle, it is a $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365 to the over 500 people that are here in the building. Pedro says, hey, Mitch, it's my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Happy birthday to you, Pedro. Get some HBDs down below. I do see a few more people, though, that are getting in this duck race. I see my man 93 Nav. What up, Nav? Richard Engel, and then Richard Kelly. 20 to win, $90 here on today's show. What up, Nav? Yo, Mitch and Chuggs off work early today, on a bit late. What deals we got going? How was the honeymoon? The honeymoon was unbelievable.
And Navman sent this in before we just went over the deal. So cool. We should be covered on that.
Honeymoon was unbelievable. You know, the amount of quality time that I was able to spend with Alex. We do work a lot, and I'm always on my phone just because I want to be able to stay up to date with what's going on with the Raiders.
Shout out American.
And, yeah, the only bad part was my flight process with American. 30 hours and delays. So if anybody wants to go give American shit, believe me, I'm not going to be upset about it. That I can promise you. But in all honesty, dude, it was a great mental reset for me. It was a great time where Alex and I don't get that much time together. I don't very often put my phone to the side and never pay attention to it, and I really tried to do that. So it was great, but it's also really good to be back here at work. And believe it or not, I'm ready for Raiders football. I'm kind of just ready to get to the preseason. I'm happy that we're here at training camp. I'm ready for the regular season, but thank you very, very much for asking. Got a few more supers, then we will get the second quarter underway here.
Oh, and reminder.
Yep, I'm listening.
I don't have a ton of questions yet for our halftime mailbag. So if you want to get on the show at halftime, we're going to do a mailbag. Hashtag Raiders or Super Chat. Got to ask a Raiders or NFL question. We need more questions. So hashtag Raiders or Super Chat. We're going to do a mailbag at halftime.
Chili Duggan says, go Raiders, FKC. And Jeremy, I don't know if you know this, but diehard Raider fan 365 said, oh, man. Brother, I am so sorry for your loss. I believe, I know we've had a few fans tell us that they've lost significant others, but December 7th, 1961, that's actually the same year my mother was born. So that's the first thing that I thought of. I don't mean to take it away, from your missus, but thinking of how old my mom is and to lose her, I'll always say, man, whenever you're dealing with something, I hope that people always know that you can come to the Raiders Report for an outlet to be able to just, have a good time, put a smile on your face. From the bottom of my heart, I am very, very sorry. Very, very sorry for your loss. Oh.
R.I.P. to Mrs. Diehard Raider fan. And if she was here today, I do think she would want us to hit this one for Cash Joey.
I think she would want to keep the party a rocking and a rolling. I don't know her very well, but I think she married a Raider fan, and Raider fans, I know they're crazy people. Cast Joey Bang! I don't have Venmo, so here. Also, R.I.P. Hogan, absolute legend. They come in threes, man. By the way, stop knocking Adams. It's a solid signing. Only because you said it, Cast. I'll stop knocking it. And, I think the way I want people to always view this show is I'm always going to give my honest opinion, just like I want you guys to always give, your honest opinion. But, I'm never going to host a show where every move is a great move. I'm never going to host a show that every player they draft, I absolutely fall in love with. I am trying to look at the positives from this situation, and I hope that Jamal Adams proves me wrong. I really, really do. But it wasn't only the player on the field. I was also worried about some of the off-the-field stuff as well. But I'll tell you this. I love that they put him at linebacker. I love that they're using him as a box safety. And if he is 100% healthy, and for anybody that hasn't seen the video that I put out earlier today, I want you to check it out, because I think what the Raiders might do is they might use him the way that a certain defender had a career year with Patrick Graham a few years ago. I think their skill sets is similar, again, if we're talking about a fully healthy Jamal Adams. But I hope you're right, dude. I hope that he ends up proving me wrong. I hope that he goes out there and has a hell of a year. Like Chuggs was literally saying, imagine if he ended up being comeback player of the year. Believe it or not, nothing would make me happier. I know I give out opinions, and there's going to be times that I'm wrong. Obviously, there's going to be times that I'm wrong. But I care more about the Raiders winning and our guys doing well than me being right. That I freaking guarantee you. I don't know. This also means this, though. Cast Joey, you were the 5th bang here on today's show, which means we're going to give away 5 fantasy football raffle spots. All you got to do, we're going up against the Chiefs. Spam FKC down below. And also, with that bang, that has now put Cast Joey in 2nd place in our top fans, behind only Patrick B. Now Blinky is in 3rd. And then you got Chili, you got John White in the top 5. Only the top 3 XP getters today will have a chance to get in our fantasy football league. We're going to do that wheel spin at the very end of today's show.
Oh,
Congrats to you and Alex.
Right behind him, too.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's Chili and Blinky are neck and neck right now.
Here, this.
I mean, it's close right now. I would say the top 5 is very, very close. Cast Joey, Blinky, that's Chili, and then John White. And then there is a pretty significant gap of XP. If you are new to the program, if you're new to XP, it's a brand new feature that YouTube has launched. And the way that you can get extra XP is by commenting. You got to be subscribed to comment, and by super chatting. Those are the 2 ways.
All right, John Fallon, you're getting a free raffle entry.
Love it.
I'm also going to give one to Emmanuel Sanchez and Kurt Lackey.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Chuggs is going to pick him. I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
Dalroy Rogers. Getting one.
Dalroy.
Ms. Dalroy. Rob Cruz.
Mr. Cruz. In.
Let's go Marcus Bell.
Marcus Bell. In.
And Brian Baca.
Brian Baca.
Baca.
In.
Let's go with Chad C. Oh, Mark Jeanty getting drafted. Did you read this one?
Jeanty getting drafted at the 101 in your fantasy league. LOL.
Maybe.
I'll tell you this. I love Jeanty, but I won't be the one that takes him at number 1 overall. I will be very, very clear on that. I do think that he's got legit round 1 potential.
Mitch already told me he's taking Mahomes.
I will say this. We will do a 2-quarterback league. I want to do a 2-quarterback league, or at least where the flex can be a quarterback, because I hate fantasy football leagues that have 1 QB, because I think the QB position should be more valuable. What up, Chad C? Super hype for Thornton and Jeanty. Thornton looks really good, dude. He looks super good. But things seem quiet on Bech. Is he going to get some playing time? He's definitely going to get some playing time.
Short answer, because we're going to actually – I'm going to go to some of these during our mailbag as well, because this is a good question, Chad.
All right, Chad, we'll save this one. But he'll definitely get his time. But I wouldn't look at it as a Bech problem. I would look at it as just Thornton has just been out there doing his thing. Sean, are you more optimistic about Adams with him working with the linebackers? Yes, I am. I also talked about it on the show that I did a little bit earlier today. But, Sean, I think that's another really good one to put in there. Oh, I didn't even see this. How did I miss this one? Cass Joey Bang! Bang! A double bangerang!
Bang! And he says, where does that put me?
Right now, this puts Cass Joey comfortably in first place. This is a wild, wild west. I'll also say this.
Dude, I love the ending. He says, I've got time.
Got 23 minutes of cardio left, so I got time. All right, Cast.
I got time.
Since Cast is doing cardio, I might as well put down a beer.
All right. I'm going to just continue to give away free spots.
I feel like he's just at the point where he's like at the – you just kind of get done doing cardio. We're giving away 13 spots, by the way. 6th bang and the 7th bang go to Cast Joey.
Zalesbo, Jacob, William let's see. No, there's William Vernoy.
Cast Joey.
Ron Raspberry.
Unbelievable, dude.
Ron, I'm actually going to give you 2 for being our moderator today.
I'll also say this. Cast Joey has got the new record for highest XP ever on a Raiders Report show, currently at somewhere north of 15,000 XP.
John Alves.
Am I going to see you August 22nd, Cast?
Funky Monkey.
I hope so.
I got to give away 6 more spots. Enrique Marin Jr., Justin Lozano. Let's go with Edie Mazing.
If you're like, what am I getting in right now? We are giving away raffle tickets for our fantasy football league. Every time somebody bangs today,
Christopher Domingo.
I'm calling it a bang escalator. So we've got 7 bangs today, which means this time around we're giving away 6, 7, 13 total. The
King
next
Zay,
bang, we give away 8.
King Zay, and last one's going to Gary Backus.
Gary Backus. Back in action. I got a few more people also.
Chili Duggan.
Getting in the duck race. Soldier Man, you in. And then the Night Devil, Fabian Moreno, $20 Venmo to win $110 here on today's program. Let's get in now to the second quarter here. Second quarter of action. Cast Joey put some good energy out into the world. Maybe we'll be able to get a stop. 3rd down and 1. They're going to run the rock. Hold! I don't know. I think Pratt was getting held there. 1st down, Isaiah Pacheco. I also saw a comment earlier, and I don't know who it was. Somebody said, Chiefs fans eat bananas for the shape, not the taste. And I laughed way too hard. Ball here at the 35. Mahomes, shotgun. They got 2 to the right. You got 2 to the left. Mahomes looks down the field, threw it high. Broken up. Nice play there by Jeremy Chinn. Travis Kelce got hit a little bit too hard. Pause. Travis Kelce probably in the final year of his career. And then Mahomes. I don't know what it is. It looks weird, though. They've got to fix that. Kelce, going to go in motion. Crosby standing up, working. Had a great release. Oh, boy, he's on a freaking run right now. And Rashee, no, that's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown up the sideline, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. And that's going to be a hefty pickup there. I mean, I think if you're the Raiders, you just got to control and limit the big plays, because when the big plays happen, bad stuff happens. Ball here at the 36. Game has been paused because cast Joey! Bang! 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 Going up on a Thursday, and maybe it's Tucson. Nobody likes Tucson. Joey, come on, bro. Come on, man. I know you live somewhat close by.
Oh, Koonce almost got there.
I'd love to see you. I miss your Musk.
Mike Jones, Sean Irish, y'all are getting free tickets.
We're giving away 8 spots. Spam FKC down below.
Magic Matt.
I was going to say, Magic Matt knew how he was going to get your attention. 2nd down and 3. Ball here at the 29-yard line. Mahomes looks, throws, completed.
Robert Jansen.
1st down, Kansas City.
I'm going to go with Steven Stotgarten.
Rustin Long, I got you in. 20 right now to win. 120 on Venmo if you're trying to get it.
Richard Schneider.
Ball here at the 13-yard line. Mahomes, shotgun.
And Jeremy Cole.
Going to drop back. Pacheco out of the backfield. Wide open to Rashee Rice. Though he should be suspended. 1st down and goal. Ball at the 1. I know the Raiders' last game that they played Kansas City back in Week 7 ended in a nail-biter. The Chiefs did get a win. The winner of this game wins the AFC West. Mahomes is under center. Bunches to the left. They're going to pitch it to Pacheco, and it's going to be a walk-in touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City. I hate it. 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 Chiefs go up 6-3. Now, here's the good news. The Raiders have 4:17, all 3 of their timeouts, and they get the ball to start the second half. So if you're Chip Kelly, you got to coach up a long drive here. Put some points on the board. Don't give Kansas City time. And then you go out and you get the ball here in the second half and you try to add to that lead. Harrison Buckner, kick is up. And it's good. Wolverine 0808, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. What? Which one? Oh, I don't. And returning it here is going to be Tommy Millott. And Millott actually has a good return. He gets up to about the 30-yard line. And here comes Geno Smith. Can you just push the score for me? You're good. Kirk, R.I.P. Malcolm, Ozzy, and the Hulk. FKC, I mean, it's coming threes. Legends. Pegues in at fullback, handoff Jeanty, and he's going to bounce, breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. I don't mind the first play being a run play, but I want Pete Carroll to have Chip Kelly. I want Chip Kelly and Pete to draw something up. I don't even know what that means. Ball to 33. Power eye again. They're going to fake it to Jeanty. Down the field, open. Oh, no, that's a high throw. He tried to put it only where Brock Bowers could catch it, and it's going to fall incomplete. 3rd down and 7. I'll tell you this. I'm going to Jakobi Meyers. Jakobi has been red hot this week, and he was red hot last week as well. I'll tell you this. This is my deal to Patrick B. or Cass Joey. If one of y'all bang or both of y'all bang, I'm putting down a beer bong because that's a gong rip for both of you. Geno, third down at 7. What a block by Tre Tucker. Geno to the 40. Slides down. I was going to say, dude, Geno, what a run. But can we give Tre Tucker his love and kudos? I mean, I hope they show it. Look at that block. Seals it, and Geno's off to the races. Huge pickup. First down, Las Vegas, all the way down to the 45-yard line. First down at 10, 36, pistol formation. Raiders. Geno might be switching things up here a little bit. Smith's going to drop back. He's got Jeanty if he wanted. He's going to check it down. Reward him. Love it. Rewarding Tre Tucker for that great block. And that's a first down for Las Vegas. We're moving. 2:49 to go. Ball here at the 22. Come on, man. The gynecologist is in session. I mean, shit, dude. If he has an MVP-type season, I'll do an entire show with my legs open. I don't give a shit. Man in motion, Dante Thornton. Geno drops back, throws, open, caught! Bowers! Touchdown! Raiders! They're going to... What are the actual chances Brock Bowers does a stinky leg at any point of his NFL career? I'm saying 0. I'll tell you, Brock, if you're watching the program, give me a stanky leg one time this season. I think the least likely player to drop down and do a stanky leg is probably Brock Bowers.
I say every single person in the chat, if you have Twitter, go right now, tag Brock Bowers, and ask if he'll do the stinky leg for a TD celebration.
If somebody asks Brock Bowers if they'll do the stanky leg, but if you got to clip the touchdown, you tag Brock and you tag me, I'll retweet it. First person that does it. First person that takes that touchdown and the stanky leg by Brock, you tag me, you tag Brock, tag Chuggs, I'll retweet it. First person that does that, I got you. I got you. 10-7 is the lead.
Mitch, can we see your stanky leg?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know y'all can't see it, but underneath that bar, that leg is smelly.
I'll tell you what. You're like, there's a green screen. That's how much stank there's happening. My left knee's so bad I can't do the stanky leg, though. I'm not going to lie to you. First down and 10. Ball at the 30. Mahomes, they pressured him. Oh, boy, they're going to set up a screen. He's got some running room, and he's going to get up to about the 47-yard line. 2:05 to go. It's probably going to be the final play of the 2-minute warning, which reminds me, it's not what I was going to say. Let's bang together.
Cast Joey! Cast Joey!
Come on, dude! All right, Cast, I got one for you. Also, friendly reminder that at halftime of today's show, we are going to be doing a Raiders mailbag. Hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat to skip the line. I'll also say this, Cast. I was very curious what would happen to the XP when somebody would hit the gong. And right now, Joey's got the highest XP of all time here at Chat Sports and Raiders Report history. 25,000 XP right now. I don't know if that's even possible to beat. Like, I don't know how it operates. It'll be interesting to see if somebody can beat it. I do not know, but what I do know is
I could see Robert Jansen beating it with just the amount of comments.
I wonder how many comments it would take.
To get to 25,000?
Probably 25,000. Nope, probably not even.
Yeah.
I'd have to be live for the Josh McDaniel stream 26 hours, and you'd have to comment probably 60 times every minute, and you might get to 25,000. I don't know. Hey, real quick, though. Cass Joey's a legend. He's done nothing but show y'all love today. I know that we're spamming FKC, but you know what? I want to get some love for Cass Joey. Can I get some Cass Joeys down below? We're going to give away, this is what, the 9th bang? Mm-hmm. We're going to give away 9 spots in this fantasy football raffle.
Hellcat Q?
No way. Is Hellcat Q here? See, I was saying this the other day. One of my favorite parts about this time of the year is I feel like it's almost like a family reunion where you haven't seen people in such a long time, and then they end up pulling back up to the show. And
Malachi Muhammad.
You get to see some people. It's freaking awesome. If Hellcat Q's here, I might lose my mind. I haven't seen him yet. I might lose my mind, though. Hellcat. That's a hell of a name. That's a hell of a name right there. Cass Joey, legend.
I'm going to go with, let's see, who else wants it? I'm going to go with Slurricane, Ike Nasty, Rustin Long,
sorry,
Dario.
I didn't even do that.
Dario Jimenez.
You got to give one to John White. He just sent in a super. It said Cass Joey's a legend. You don't have to count it. You just give him some extras in there.
John White,
unbelievable.
I'll give you a couple extras, and Chili Duggan, I'll give you a couple extras as well.
Could you quickly show the top fans and where we are at right now? Reminder: one of the top 3 fans who in the top 3 today is going to get in our fantasy football raffle.
Oh, yeah.
Or is going to get in our fantasy football league.
Cass Joey, legend.
Legend.
Chili.
If you also live in Vegas, you can go to training camp free at 7 a.m. parking on Alamo Street, FKC. I do want to try to get out there for a practice. To be honest, just my schedule right now is a little bit funky with some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing because I know y'all watch what I do here on the Raiders Report. This year, though, I'm going to be going live a lot more often as well on our main YouTube channel here at Chat Sports, which is probably at this point, like 420,000, probably 420,000 subs. But I'm going to be going live for the Hall of Fame game. I'm going to be going live for Monday Night Football this year. I would also like to be able to go live for some of the season openers. So I'm going to be doing a lot more live content over there as well, in case you're wondering. But right now, as it stands, one of these 3 watchers here would have a shot to get in our fantasy football league right now as it stands. I will say this because Patrick B did send in a $200 Venmo. If Patrick B gets bumped out of the top 3, I'm going to put 4 names in. He's also Mount Raider more. Oh, this is wild. Let's see if I can get this one right. Anthony Bamondi! Bang! Bamondi! There has not been a name that I have practiced more in my head than Anthony Bamondi. That's a true statement right there, Anthony. Right hand up to God. I have been practicing your name probably too often. Probably too often. You know that meme? Your wife thinks you're thinking about another girl? No, I'm thinking about how the hell do I pronounce Anthony Bamondi. Hopped in late, but it seems like a bang party today. Let's go, Raiders! You know what? If you want to get in our fantasy football raffle, I want y'all to spam bang party. Let's get a bang party going, and we're going to give away 10 spots. Lot of raffle entries going down today. It's a bang party here on the Raiders
Raider
Report.
Nation 88, Brian Baca, JB. Y'all are all getting spots. John Alves, Joseph Hammer's getting spots. Who else wants it?
I love that y'all are spamming bang party. I see Baca. I see Matthew Loca, Kirk Leckie, Enriqueo, Jacob. Also, my guy Raider Sancho, the picture you sent me the other day of your daughter, I thought it was super, super cool that you guys were all watching the entire show together as a family. I will always say this. I know we do some wild and crazy stuff, but I always want y'all to know that I hope that you can show your kids this show. I think we try to always provide good, family values of you got to always have each other's back. And I can remember to this day, the show I used to watch all the time with my dad was Family Guy, not that one, Smart Guy. And, I really cherish those moments and the fact that you watch this show with your kids and it's a bonding exercise for you guys as well. I think it's one of the biggest compliments that I could give. So I really appreciate the picture that you sent me the other day on Instagram, man. It was really, really cool. Area 51. Is that place still around? Matthew Locke. What up, Matthew Locke? John Fallon, Buzzomatic 69. We just gave away 10 spots. Bemondi, it's good to see you, my brother. I think Bemondi is going to be low-key a sneaky guy this season. Ball here at the 47. 2-minute warning. Mahomes looking, checks it down. And a quick tackle made there. 2nd down and 5. 1:51 to go. If you were the Raiders, would you consider using your timeouts here? What do you think Pete Carroll's going to do? He's as he looks on.
It depends on if they get the first down here. If you stop them, if it's 3rd and 5 here, or if the clock's running, I might consider it. If they get a first down, though.
He's wide open.
Oh!
Broken up. What a play there by Jeremy Chinn. 1:28 to go. If you were in Allegiant Stadium, you'd be on your feet right now screaming your freaking lungs out. Give me some threes down below.
3rd down.
Raiders football back so flipping bad. 3rd down and 5. Mahomes looking. Checks it down middle of the field. God, I hate that. They needed 5. They get 6. This game, middle of the field, I hate it. I hate it. It was just too easy, man. J. Ray, Chip Hall, Matthew Locke, I appreciate you screaming your lungs out with me. 1st down and 10. Ball here at the 41, 1:24 to go. Reminder, Raiders get ball to start the second half. They got 3 to the left. Kelce's by himself. Raiders bring some pressure, and they're unable to get home. Tackle is going to be made, but the clock's going to continue to run. Kansas City has 2 timeouts, 1:12 to go. Ball here at the 34-yard line. Clock's going to continue to tick. I mean, I think at this point, if you're the Raiders, you want to go into halftime, obviously up 10-7, but you don't want to go down trailing. Mahomes drops back, looking, throws right over the middle of the field. They're going to call Amari Gaynor on the coverage there. And he's unable to make up the pass deflection. And now it's a 1st down. So the Chiefs have 1 timeout remaining. 44 seconds to go here. Oh, Husker. I love that one. Honestly, Husker, we could save that for the mailbag maybe. But Shark Week, dude, Shark Week, I love Shark Week. Throws completed. Kelce caught. If there's one time, though, I'm not going to lie to you, the amount of Shark Week commercials that I saw leading up to my honeymoon, there was at times where I was like, I don't know if I want to get in the water. Because Alex and I, we would swim out pretty deep. And it's still like a weird feeling. You're out like 20, 30 feet deep. I mean, it's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. We were on boogie boards, though. Ball at the 14. Mahomes drops back, looks, throws, going to find his man, pushed out of bounds. 6 seconds. I'll be real with you. I didn't realize that Kansas City let that much time go off the clock. I'm actually a little bit confused why they did that. I mean, if you're Kansas City, you got to consider kicking a field goal here or taking a shot to the end zone. I mean, that is Andy Reid, Philadelphia Eagles type of clock management there. You're counting your blessings. I'll be real with you. I don't think they'd actually kick a field goal here. You have Patrick Mahomes, who is the best quarterback in the NFL. You have Andy Reid, who is, if you don't trust Mahomes to not do something stupid in 6 seconds, then you're paying him too much money. And obviously, I don't think that they're paying him too much money. Husker, happy Shark Week to the nation. First preseason game in a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks from today. Are you watching? Oh, you're saying like the Hall of Fame game. I'll actually be live for the Hall of Fame game on our YouTube channel over at Chat Sports if you want to come hang out with me. Geno down the field. Caught! Pad the stats, Geno. To Jack Bech. And that's going to do it for the first half. I mean, it's too bad there wasn't like a late hit or something in there. Because then the Raiders would have had time would have expired. You would have had an opportunity to kick a field goal. Oh, my goodness. Mount Raider more. Patrick! Bang! We got a bang party! Bangarang Venthrak! You know what that means? 11 spots for our fantasy football raffle. And I think we've been spamming FKC enough. At this point, for the people that bang, I want them to get the love that they deserve. So if you want to get in our fantasy football raffle, you got to spam their YouTube name. I want to see some Venthrax down below because we got ourselves a bang party. Venthrak, join the bang gang because I got to respect my fellow Mount Raider Moore brother Patrick B. Question for the mailbag. All right, how about Venthrak? I think you're saying like save it for the mailbag. I'll save it for the mailbag, Venthrak. I'll save it for the mailbag. We're about to get into the mailbag. That's why I'm like, I don't want to answer it now and then answer it like 5 minutes from now.
Buzz-O-Matic, Wolverine, y'all are in. Robert Jansen is in. Brian Baca, I'll put you in. Rick Kelly in.
Husker Raider got in the duck race. So here's going to be my halftime deals of the day.
Jeremy Cole.
Halftime deals of the day.
Luda.
We're about to get into a Raiders Report mailbag here during halftime. Use hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat to skip the line.
Die Hard Raider Fan 365.
Here's going to be my deal. And it's because
it's a lesbo.
Y'all are really, really, truly wilding out here. And I greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Captain Steve Porch.
I want to do something crazy here.
Chad C.
All right, we're gonna
Kiko.
We're gonna get wild. I'm gonna see how big we can get this pot for the duck race. So this deal's gonna be a big one. But you know what? It's FKC week. It's week 18. It's Shark week now. Let's get a little bit wild. If you send me during halftime a $60 Venmo that already gets you 3 ducks, I'm going to give you 2 ducks for free. So $60 Venmo. I know, it's a big one, but I'm going to give you 2 ducks for free. So 3 ducks for the price of, 5 ducks for the price of 3. That's what it is. 5 ducks for the price, 3 ducks for the price of 5. Yes. 3 for 5. Okay, that's the deal.
You get 5 ducks.
5 ducks for the price of 3. Thank you, Chuggs. Chuggs is like, bro, you got to figure it out. We got 450 people here in the building. And you know what? If we can get to 500 likes today.
John White's been a real one, too.
If we can get to 500 likes today to all our moderators, we're going to give you an extra spot in the fantasy football
John
raffle.
White, you've been a real one. I'm going to give you a couple more entries.
John White's been a legend today. And I think it's, again, I love doing this part of, like, this season because you just get to know, so many awesome people. And we always say, like, it's July 24th. Like, we still have a whole, month and a half, essentially. Month and a week or 2 until actual Raiders football happens. And it's why I do not take for granted the job that we do here. And I hope that you guys know the crazier you guys get on this program and the continuous support that you show means the more and more content that we're going to be able to provide and do. And it's one of the reasons why I also want to be able to go live on our main YouTube channel for Monday Night Football games, for the big primetime games, because I also know Raider Nation's going to show love over there. And I hope you guys bring it because I promise you this, the deals we do on our main YouTube channel will be cheaper deals than what we do here.
Anthony said he just sent a 60. Is there anybody else who took the deal?
I mean, we're doing the whole shebang. Oh my God. Jeremy Chuggs.
Woo! Me and Anthony, we're in the hot tub. It's hot. It's warm. The water's fine, everybody. The water's fine.
I'll tell you this right now. I promise you this. I'm going to show y'all because I don't want to hear no bullshit, okay? And everybody knows that duck races, they're 100% random. So if y'all get mad at Jeremy for winning, that's on y'all. Mother effer sent me 60. So
what does it say?
Ducky. I want a ducky. All right, so I got to give Chuggs. Bro, if you win this, we might get some shit, but I'm gonna be happy for Chuggs, honestly. You know what?
I've never won.
You know what?
I've been in a lot of races before.
You know what? I don't know how I send. How do I'm going to put myself in. I don't know if I should. I want to be able to pay to get my we'll root for Chuggs. We'll root for Chuggs. All right, we're going to go Anthony Bemondi. Anthony Bemondi got his. I will say this is going to make the pot much bigger. Bemondi took advantage of it. You know who I knew was going to take advantage of this deal? Gabriel Ruiz. Gabriel always loves a good duck race deal. Gabriel, I got you, man. My brother from another mother, Husker Raider, I got you, brother. Which actually, Husker, actually, I can't say what I was going to say. Husker DM me on IG, and I'll tell you what I was going to say. But right now, we had a guy actually interview to work here at Chat Sports. They're a part of like the Nebraska Network, the Nebraska Football Network. So let me know. I see Sean Irish got one, and then Patrick B. Patrick B, I respect you, man. So listen to how big this pot is now. You ready? $20 Venmo. You would go home with $390 here on today's program.
Let's go.
$390 if you win. And actually, it's a lot more than that. Brian Baca, I got you in. Anthony Green, I got you in. Richard Black, taking advantage of the deal. Hang on. And then I also saw Yoda Jenkins. Yoda, shout out to you. Also, Yoda, my wife says thank you for the right before I went on my honeymoon. Yoda Jenkins was one of the people that donated for Alex and I. He basically sent in a $100 Venmo for some drinks and stuff. Alex wanted me to tell you thank you very much because I actually think during that live show you were one of the only people that did it. And she was like, funny enough, she was like, oh, I'd love to be able to go out to Hawaii. So, Yoda, I'm just saying, we might be hanging out sometime in Hawaii. You're a big fan favorite of my wife. Patrick Roche, which I realized it auto-corrected to Patrick Brioche. Some bread.
Love some brioche.
Hey, Patrick's trying to win a little bit of bread here. I got a few more people that are getting in. Once I get all the names in.
Great for a breakfast sandwich.
Dimitri, I got you. I see James Guevara. Guevara, send me 20 more because then you're going to get 2 ducks for free. Right now, you're only getting 2 ducks. James Guevara, I got you. You got to send me 20 more, James, and then I'm giving you 2 extra ducks. Brandon Ferguson, in. Charles G. Charles, if you want to get more, send it in. Right now, as it stands, Guevara, I believe that you're going to send me another 20, just so you know. So I've already given you some extra ducks. 20 to win, $560. 20 to win. Dude, this is going to be electric, man.
Let's get it.
20 to win. Yeah, Guevara, he already sent it in. Love it. Brandon, I spelled your name completely wrong. Ferguson, I got you. I see Chelsea Hurd. I think that's the name. In 20 to win as it stands right now. $570 on this show. So here's what's going to happen. The deal is this. $60 Venmo. $60 Venmo. I'm going to give you $5. So essentially, $5 for the price of 3. That's the deal during halftime. Coming up here on the Raiders Report, we're going to get into a Raiders Report mailbag. Hashtag Raiders or Super Chat to get on the show. And then after the mailbag, we're going to get into the second half here. Raiders-Chiefs 10-10 ball game. Winner wins the AFC West. I'm not going to lie, I'm sweating. I am actually sweating over this game. It's sad, but it's true. Gray was probably a bad choice. Gray was probably a bad choice. Silver, you're right. Actually, before we get into the mailbag, a quick word from our sponsor. Well, our sponsor just told us. Quick word from our sponsor. Wait. Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Okay. What do you want me to do? You said something? All right. I got you. Yeah, I think I could do that. Yep. One more time?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Are you sure you want to do that? Yep. Yoda Jenkins! Bang! We're giving away 12 spots in our fantasy football raffle. I want y'all to spam Yoda Jenkins down below.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's a little glitchy on our end. Sorry, Yoda. I know it doesn't look the way that it usually looks. Our system just kind of glitched out for a second. Yoda Jenkins said, "What's up, nation? What's up, Yoda Jenkins? An absolute legend." Though I do feel like every time Yoda bangs, I get a sudden craving for donuts. Donuts, they make you go nuts. Yoda frickin' Jenkins, man. Yoda Jenkins, man. Holy cow. This might be, I'm not kidding you when I say this, this might be one of the biggest duck races we've ever done in July. Like sometimes on Raiders game day, we'll give away, $1,000, $2,000. We've given away $4,000 before on a Raiders game day. That was that Christmas? Or was right before Christmas? That was the Dreidel Day.
Yeah.
That was the Dreidel. How many people were here for Dreidel Day? Because Dreidel Day, we gave away over $4,000 on this YouTube show. Today, I'll tell you this. There's a chance the winner of this duck race today wins over $1,000. There's a chance. There's definitely a chance. All right. We got 430 people here watching. If you haven't already, click that like button. Today's show has been absolutely, positively insane. And we still have a mailbag to get through. We got the Raiders-Chiefs second half action about to get underway. What's up, nation? Let's freaking go. Tuna, Ozzy, and Hulk. Prayers up. Again, man, I know for a fact Brandon, Hulk, Ozzy, Malcolm, probably all up there right now debating about top fives. All probably debating up there right now about some top fives. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bamodi! Bang! He is now in second place in our XP challenge. Another one. Why not? I try to go 2 for 4 games a year. I live in Colorado, so I'll go to the Raiders versus Donkeys game in Denver. Which other game should I go to? Well, I'll tell you this, Bamoni. If you wanna link up, I will be at the Raiders Cowboys game. Chuggs and I will both be there. We will have our significant others, so please don't anybody who's there, just be respectful. There will be one day where Chuggs and I will go out with just our significant others. Then there's going to be another day where we'll go out, we'll link up with the nation, hang out with everyone. But I'll say this: Week 11, Raiders Cowboys. Even if you can't go to the game, I think it's going to be a good weekend to go out to Las Vegas. Wild stuff there. Wild stuff. So here's what we will do. I want to get into the mailbag. As soon as we get done with the mailbag, we're going to start spamming Bamondi, and then we will get into the third quarter, and then we got to give away, 13? Mm-hmm. 13 spots in our fantasy football raffle. Absolutely, positively insane, man. Absolutely, positively insane. But first, let's answer some Raiders questions. Let's do this Raiders mailbag here. It's halftime, and we got the second half, which is going to be a crazy second half, I have a feeling. The way that today's show is gone, it's going to be a crazy second half. You ready? Chuggs is ready. Are y'all ready to go? Coming up here, I'm going to answer questions from Raider Nation. If you want to get your questions, comments on, #Raiders or Super Chat to skip the line. Mailbag for the next 15 minutes coming up right now here on the Raiders Report. If you're a diehard Raiders fan that bleeds silver and black and you want more mailbags, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I know it's the off season. I know training camp is underway, but one of my favorite things to do on this show is to hear what Raider Nation is talking about. Don't be afraid to fire away, ask me questions. We do mailbags all the time on this channel, and the only way you're going to be able to get on is if you're subscribed. It's mailbag time here on the Raiders Report, and the friendly reminder that this show was recorded on July 24th. So if anything happens from now until when you watch this show, don't get mad at me, but I always like to be able to know and let people know that this show is really predicated on the backs of Raider Nation, and I appreciate each and every one of the questions that comes in today. Let's go to Gary Backus. Any current Raiders safety that I have a Cam Chandler vibe and a Pete Carroll defense? I think you're talking, I'll say Cam Chancellor is the name that I think you were going for. I heard Chandler, and I instantly thought of Chandler Jones. I was like, honestly, God, I hope not. We already have him. His name is Jeremy Chinn. I think Jeremy Chinn was added to this team to help supplement the loss of Robert Spillane, to help bring that energy that Cam Bam Bam used to be able to bring. And I think Jeremy Chinn's going to be that guy that plays safety, plays a little bit of this linebacker hybrid role, and he's going to be laying the wood, and he's been one of the biggest winners this offseason. Let's go to Rick Kelly. Love this shit. Love the Raiders. FKC. Is Geno really going to work out? I want him to, but I'm reserved on it. I honestly think that if Geno played for any other NFL team, people would realize how good he truly is. And I don't blame a Raiders fan for being reserved on it because we haven't done a lot of winning. But I'll just say this. Geno Smith has the 6th most wins, 27 wins the last 3 years. Jared Goff, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson are the only quarterbacks that have more wins than him. And then you pair that with Tom Brady, who's done a lot of winning. Chip Kelly, done a lot of winning as an OC. John Spytek, done a lot of winning. I believe in this Raiders organization. And, Pete Carroll, he's done a lot of winning. I believe in Geno Smith because of the pieces that we have surrounded him with. And I'm really excited what he can do this upcoming season. I'm also really excited about the deal that we got right now with Panda Sups, and today's mailbag is presented by them. Use code Raiders for 20% off at pandasups.com. If you spend over $125, we're going to get you free creatine and free shipping if you live in the U.S. Let's go to my man, Venthrak Mount Raider Moore, joining the Bang Gang. He said, which rookie drafted in the 4th round or later will have the biggest impact this season? So you're talking about Dante Thornton Jr., Tonka Hemingway, J.J. Pegues, Tommy Mellott, Cam Miller, Cody Lindenberg. Yell at me if I'm forgetting another name in there. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm going to go with Dante Thornton Jr. because I think the key word that you use there is impact. And, Dante Thornton Jr. is going to make an impact on the game every time he steps on the field because of his size, because of his speed. He's going to open things up for Ashton Jeanty. The Raiders have already been using him a lot. Like, already in training camp, he's working as the wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. And I expect big things from this guy, and I can't wait to see what he does this upcoming season. Let's go to Kirk Lackey. What up, Kirk? R.I.P. to Malcolm, Ozzie, and the Hulk. F. Kermit, pay the man, 16 and 74. I agree. I'm paying Jakobi Meyers. I want the Raiders to pay Kolton Miller. And we have lost some legends this week, and the only positive thing out of this is them and Brandon Jasper are joined together, and I'm sure they're debating about some top 5s right now. Let's go to Sean Irish. Are you optimistic about Adams with him working with the linebackers? I am more optimistic that he is working as a linebacker, and I also just kind of look at this as I kind of want Jamal Adams to play in the box, linebacker, safety, somebody that can cover tight ends, somebody that can maybe cover some running backs. But I also want the Raiders to just allow him to be an athlete. Like, let him go out and get the quarterback. Let him stop the run. I don't need Jamal Adams to play more than 300 snaps this season. Quite frankly, I think if the Raiders are putting him out there on the field more than that, you're going to be you're not going to like the way you look. I guarantee it. I know that he's bringing some fire. I've heard some good things from some players that I talked to, but my reservations are still on Adams because of some of the off-the-field stuff that he has done. Let's go to Sal. You're next up here on the show. Where is Lockie Tossie taking snaps? He's still taking snaps on the offensive line. And he was brought in as a defensive tackle, but the Raiders have switched him to play offensive guard, and I think they're just trying to see what they got in him right now. He's a big body guy, just gigantic human being. But one of the players that I talked to on the team has just said that Tossie has been trying to go under the wing of some offensive linemen, and I think a good example of that is when Tossie and JPJ, they went to Australia probably like 2 weeks ago at this point, and they went there together, I think just build a little bit more of the bonding, and JPJ wanted to go. So I know that Tossie has been just trying to be a sponge as much as he possibly can and learn behind some of these Raiders offensive linemen. Let's go to Theo. You're next up here on the Raiders Report. Russell Wilson stole Matt Flynn's job. Why couldn't that happen to Geno Smith? I don't like to say anything's impossible in the NFL, but I just don't see Aiden O'Connell stealing Geno Smith's job. I don't see Cam Miller stealing his job. I know AOC has looked good in training camp, but to answer your question, Geno Smith's relationship with Pete Carroll, it's just one of those relationships that goes way beyond football. They just have such a great respect for each other. They traded for Geno. They already gave him a 2-year extension. Matt Flynn and Pete Carroll don't have nearly the relationship that Geno Smith and Pete Carroll do. And I don't want to sit up here and go, there's a 0% chance that Aiden steals the job. That's probably not fair to say to Aiden. It's probably not the right thing to say to Geno either. And I don't think it's right to say to any of the other players on that team, because if you want that compete mindset, you got to have an open competition. But to answer your question, it's the relationship between Pete and Geno. It's a lot closer than I think what people really, truly realize. And it's extremely, extremely close. Let's go to Tybo. You're next up here on the show. What's the latest we can sign Simmons or Hilton? I mean, you can sign them technically anytime that you want. I do know that Julian Blackmon recently signed with the New Orleans Saints, which, at 1 year, $5.5 million. As much as I like Isaiah Pola-Mao, I would have rather the Raiders sign Julian Blackmon for 1 year, 5.5, than give Isaiah Pola-Mao 2 for 8.5, is what they ended up doing. But if it was up to me, I would have tried to get the Justin Simmons deal done earlier. Mike Hilton, I actually do not think happens at this point anymore. But Simmons said he wants to play for a contender. Some people might not consider the Raiders a contender, but if you're the Raiders and you want Justin Simmons, or if you want Mike Hilton, you might have to pay him a little bit more money. Luckily, you have the money to do it. Let's go to Brandon is humble. If AOC outplays Geno Smith this training camp and preseason, will he be the starter? All right, how about this, Chuggs? Personally, for me, I don't think that Aiden is going to outplay Geno. That's like me asking you, if Zamir White outplays Ashton Jeanty, is Zamir White going to be the starter? I guess technically the answer to that is yes, but I just think it's so far-fetched of an idea that it's just not going to happen. And I will say this, be careful who you follow in terms of Geno Smith, Aidan O'Connell coverage, because I do think right now there are a few Raiders beat reporters, and I do think there's a few content creators out there that are pushing this AOC narrative. I saw some guy on Instagram the other day being like, AOC is going to start, and they're just running with it. Just be careful who you follow. I'll give you my answer to this, but this is going to be the pinned comment here on today's show, and I think it's probably the better way to ask it. From a scale of 1 to 100, because I don't think it's fair to say 0. 1, 1% chance. 100, he's 100% chance that he's going to start. What are the chances that AOC is the Raiders starting quarterback week 1 of the NFL season? 1. And I think that's a fair statement to make, and it's not because I don't believe in Aidan. I think Aidan O'Connell is one of the best backup quarterbacks in the NFL. Hell, I even said on Twitter today, at Mitchell Renz 365, that if Justin Fields is actually down with an injury, if I was the New York Jets and I just gave Justin Fields $30 million and I didn't want to go pay Kirk Cousins all that extra money, go get yourself an Aidan O'Connell, give us a 4th-round pick. You're going to pay him $1 million to go out there, somebody that's played in 20 games, started in 17. I think AOC is a very well-respected backup quarterback in the NFL. But to say that he's going to steal the job from Geno, that means that AOC is a top 10 quarterback in my book, which, honestly, I wouldn't mind. What up, Chad? Super hype for Thornton and Jeanty, but things seem quiet on Bech. Is he going to get some playing time? Bech is going to get playing time. Thornton's going to get playing time. All these wide receivers are going to get playing time. But I think things are a little bit quiet on Bech because of things have been so loud on Dante Thornton. Things have been so loud around Tre Tucker. And I know on the first day of training camp practice, the Raiders marched out the first time they did their 11 personnel. Brock Bowers at tight end. 11 personnel, 3 wide, 1 tight end with a running back there. It was Dante Thornton. It was Tre Tucker. It was Jakobi Meyers. Then they put the 2s out there. It was Jakobi, it was Bech, and Dante Thornton. I just think this team values Thornton so much from a decoy and so much from just a true wide receiver standpoint. You don't make people like Dante Thornton. If you were to make a receiver on Madden just based on athletic ability and athletic ability alone, you would make somebody that's 6'5", 210 pounds that runs a 4.3 40. That's been comped to Calvin Johnson. That's been comped to Randy Moss. That's been comped to DK Metcalf because he is truly that special of an athlete. And if he puts the route tree together, look the F out. Today's show is presented by Panda Supps, and if you're trying to get the best workout supplements on the market, use code Raiders at pandasupps.com. You're going to be able to save 20% off. The protein that I want you to check out is their brand new premium whey protein isolate, and this is protein that has got 110, 120 calories per scoop. I'm talking about 25 grams of protein and just delicious, delicious flavors. Flavors that are going to taste like a cheat day. Now, here are the brand new flavors that they have. They have the peanut butter cookie, they have the chocolate brownie, and they also have the toasted honey graham. But I'll also say this. They have a lot of other very tasty and very good flavors as well that if you haven't checked them out, I hope that you truly do so. Pandasupps.com. Use code Raiders for 20% off. I love this protein, and I think that you guys will too. This link is going to be available to y'all down in the comments, down in the description of today's show. Let's keep it moving here on the Raiders Report. Let's go to John. Do you think the AFC has the best coaches in the NFL? If you're saying, I think maybe you're going with AFC West, I would say yes. Because, I mean, he also asked, did you hear about Justin Fields' injury? Yeah, from what I understand at the time that I'm recording this video, it's a dislocated toe. He's kind of day-to-day. I mean, he was carted off today, and I know when we hear carted off, it's like, oh, shit, what the hell happened exactly? But, I mean, I'd be shocked to find another division that has a Jim Harbaugh, a Pete Carroll, a Sean Payton, and an Andy Reid. Whether you think that they're the top guys now, but there's not too many divisions out there that have that many national champions, that many Super Bowl champions all in their division. And, again, I'd have to really sit down and look at it. But if you were to ask me, and I think most people in the NFL, I think people would say that the Raiders, the AFC West is the best coach division right now. Let's go to Raider Rob. Saw an article that McLaurin for a second and Michael Mayer not dead yet. It wasn't a real article. I think right now we also got to understand that people are going to put out ideas, just like I put out ideas, right? The way that I do this show is to create conversation. I think it's a very important thing. We talk about breaking news. We talk about rumors. But I'm also a normal Raiders fan, so when I hear something, when I get information on something, I'll always relay it to you guys. But the trade that you're talking about right now, I believe was cooked up by CBS I don't think either side says yes. Why? Because I don't think that the Commanders are actually going to trade away Terry McLaurin. I also don't think a second-round pick and Michael Mayer is enough to go get McLaurin. Yeah, you got to pay him $30 million if you're the Raiders, but at the exact same time, the Raiders like this wide receiver room a lot more than what people realize, because I don't think that people realize that what Dante Thornton is. I don't think people realize what Jack Bech can be, what Tre Tucker is right now. But I saw the trade. I think both sides say no. Let's go to Mark. Jeanty getting drafted at the 101 in your fantasy league. We are doing a Raiders Report Fantasy Football League, and we did give away a fantasy football spot today on this live show, July 24th, when the Raiders and Chiefs played against each other. But I don't think Jeanty goes 101. I do think, though, Jeanty is a first-round pick. Who gets drafted in fantasy first, Bowers or Jeanty? If you're in a PPR league, probably going to be Brock Bowers. If you're in a standard league, I think it's going to be Ashton Jeanty. And I think it just comes down to, what do you think? How many catches do you think Bowers gets? Because I don't think he's going to get 111 again. I have him more probably around like 85, 90. That's just because there's more mouths to feed. But it also comes down to position importance, where I believe Brock Bowers is the number one tight end in fantasy football this season. Jeanty, I do not think is the number one running back. I do think he's got top 5, probably top 8 upside. If it was up to me, if you told me in a fantasy league which guy would I personally draft first, I'd actually probably go Bowers. And I only say that because typically you start one tight end, but you can start 2, potentially 3 running backs. If you're only starting one tight end, I think Bowers does actually have more value because of the position he plays. Now, if you do not know, we are doing a fantasy football league here on the Raiders Report, and whoever bangs the most in the month of July, you're going to be in for a chance to win, which right now, that is Patrick Roche. We are also doing a raffle on July 31st, and I get it. Not everybody can join our live shows. I'm a busy guy too, but if you want to send in a $5 super thanks, you are going to be entered in for a chance to get in our fantasy football league. Rebel Montana got in, and he had less than a 1% chance to get in. He had 10 raffle tickets. He ended up getting in. Fabian Moreno, he was the Bang MVP in the month of June. Let's go to my man John White. Who was the Raiders Rookie of the Year? Jeanty, right? It better be. Oh, shit. Like, if it's not Ashton Jeanty, I think that there's a real problem or an injury happening. That's not a knock on any of the other guys. I think that you should ask this question, is who's the Raiders Rookie of the Year not named Jeanty? And I think that the name I'm going to go with, Darien Porter. Because I think that Porter is going to be the other starting outside corner. And I just think with his development with Pete Carroll, he's got really sky-high upside. And if I don't say Porter, then I'll go with Dante Thornton Jr. Let's go to my man Bemondi. If we want our best corners on the field in our nickel package, who do you think could play nickel best? Stokes, Porter, or Jakorian Bennett? Out of those names, I'll go Jakorian Bennett. And I say that because I look at a player like Nate Hobbs, that Hobbs was athletic enough to play safety. He was athletic enough to play outside corner and slot. If you're asking me who's the best athlete out of Darien Porter, Eric Stokes, and Jakorian Bennett, the answer is Jakorian Bennett. I mean, if you want to just talk about athletes and athletes alone from a RAS score, which just evaluates overall athletic ability at the NFL Combine, Jakorian Bennett was like in the 99th percentile. So I would say Porter and Stokes are also built more to play on the outside, which then I would put JB in the slot, which some of y'all might like, some of y'all might not like, but that would be my answer to that one. If they use him like Ole Miss did, how many touchdowns for Pegues this year? I'll go 1. Like, you know, and again, like I get it. You know, J.J. Pegues for his career at Ole Miss, 21 carries. 18 of those resulted in a touchdown or a first down. 7 of them were touchdowns. I know what Pegues has done. He's been a Wildcat quarterback. He's a lot better of an athlete. And I actually think that the Raiders' plan to, if the NFL would have banned the tush push, would have been for J.J. Pegues. I think that's actually one of the reasons why they drafted him and Tommy Mellott. But I'll go 1 touchdown. I only say that because if it's between Pegues or Jeanty, I want the ball in Jeanty's hands. What up, Juan? When will you start panicking about Wilkins? I'm already panicking about Wilkins, quite frankly. I know that there's been the video of him dancing in the Crocs. I know that he's on the PUP list right now. But the importance of Christian Wilkins for us to be I think without Wilkins, we're like an 8, 7, 8, maybe 9-win team. With a healthy Wilkins, I think we go in that 8, 9, 10, 11-win range. Because if our defensive line can be what I'm hoping that it can be, Tyree takes a step, Malcolm looks great, Maxx does his thing, and then you get Wilkins with Adam Butler and some of these other younger players that we have a defensive line that's going to shock some people. So be honest with me. What is your one word for how you feel about Wilkins before the season? My one word, nervous. Because I know how important he can be. So my one word right now is nervous. Though I like Jeremy Cole's, frustrating. I think we're all a little bit frustrated about how this whole Wilkins situation has gone down. Not just because Wilkins is hurt, but I just want to know what the F is going on. What up, Jacob? Any updates on Munford? Munford did practice today. Again, I'm filming this on Thursday, which I think is also a big reason why Jordan Meredith took a lot of snaps at center. I think that the Raiders value Thayer Munford as that backup offensive guard behind Alex Kappa, behind Dylan Parham, and then that allows Jordan Meredith to go behind Jackson Powers-Johnson at center. Emmanuel Sanchez, last one. What 5 players are you most excited to see during the preseason? I mean, if Geno plays, Geno's got to be up there. Ashton Jeanty's got to be up there. Dante Thornton Jr., Darien Porter. And if I have to go one more, give me Tre Tucker. Give me Tre Tucker. Now, if I didn't get to your question, you can blame Chuggs, or you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. Again, we do these mailbags so that way Raider fans can ask me the questions, and then that way I can just be able to break down everything I need to do. Appreciate each and every one of y'all tuning in. And if you didn't see our Raiders vs. Chiefs live show, I hope that you please go check it out. All right, here are our YouTube top fans. We're about to get in the second half action here on the Raiders Report. Before we do, though, Chuggs, you might get mad at me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I got to take a pee.
That's all good.
I got to take a pee.
Go ahead and go to the restroom. I'll put in some names for the
We got to spam,
free raffle tickets.
What, Bemondi? I think we're spamming Bemondi.
All right.
Or FKC, whatever one's easier for you. Cool. I'll be right back.
Here we go. Brandon, you in. Let's see. In Slammy, Brandon, you get a free raffle ticket. Slammy, free raffle ticket. And reminder, this is for the raffle at the end of this month to see who gets in the Raiders Report Fantasy Football League. John White getting another one. I'm going to give John White a couple. He's been awesome today. Robert Jansen, Jacob Quinn. Y'all are in. All right, let's see. Who else is trying to get in this raffle? King Javier Cedino, Jake Serb. Let's see. Who else? Brian Hinkle, Mark Zylstra. A couple more spots available. Raiders for Life, Emmanuel Sanchez, and Justin Buckman. There we go. Let's freaking go. Woo! All right, I have a couple questions that we can ask. Where is it? All right, here we go. Where's the X Factor question? One second. Oh, here we go. Who needs to be the X Factor in this second half to beat the Kansas City Chiefs? Let me know down in the comment section. Who needs to be the X Factor? It's 10-10 going into the third quarter. Fill in the blank. The X Factor for the Raiders against the Chiefs is I see Tre Tucker. I see some Genos. I see some Jeantys. Mad Max. Thornton Jr. Brock Bowers. A lot of FKCs. Slammy Chuggs, what's your prediction for the Texans' top 4 AFC seed? I expect them to win their division, so yes, I think they will have a top 4 seed in the AFC, simply because their division sucks. I think the Titans will – my hot take for the year is that the Titans will be the team that challenges the Texans the most in that division. I don't believe in the Colts. The Jags, I'm not saying that the Jags will be bad. I think the Titans, I really like Cam Ward coming out. I think the Titans will be a lot better than people expect. Let's see, JPJ. Ooh. Well, Jackson Powers Johnson needs to be it. X Factor, Tyree Wilson. Some gynecologists in there. Mad Max needs to sack Kermit. Nuff said. Tyree Wilson, Jakobi Meyers. Jack Bech. They had a Hail Mary at the end of the half. Obviously, they got stopped at like the 25-yard line. But insane. Oh, yeah, and once Mitch gets back, I'll have him read off who all got in for the duck race. Last chance to get in the duck race with the special halftime deal. Mitch said $60 will get you 5 ducks at halftime. Normally $20 a duck. Only during halftime until Mitch gets back. $60 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365 will get you 5. Quack, quack, quack.
All right, y'all. I am back feeling better than ever. I will make this announcement. I did add a bunch of people in the duck race. James Guevara, Brandon Ferguson, Miggy, Francisco, Savannah, Justin Blackburn, Soldier Man, Mark Zelstra, Scheffler, and Sancho. And if you're wondering what the duck race is up to now, I am seeing Soldier Man. I just saw you. I got you. This is getting ramped up here a little bit more.
Slammy might be a Texans fan by the end of this.
You ready?
He says
$20 Venmo. I didn't mean to cut you off. $820. $20 Venmo. Somebody's going to go home with $820.
Jacob Quinn says, Mitch, did you get my 60?
What's the name?
Jacob Quinn, Heun.
Jacob Hune?
Hune.
I believe so. Let me see here, Mr. Hune. Savannah, Blackburn. Savannah, Blackburn, Francisco, Jacob Hune. I got you in. I do. Got a few extra people getting in as well. I mean, this race is bananas, dude. And then Austin Gomez. Winner goes home. $880. $880 on a YouTube channel. Someone's going to go home with.
Yes, we are going live next week, John.
With pads. I won't be wearing any pads. Will you have pads on?
I think he's talking about the padded practices.
Yep. Yep. Padded practices next week. We will be live, John. I'll be live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. That's the plan right now. Let's get into the second half here on the Raiders Report. Reminder, winner of this game wins the AFC West. Raiders get ball to start the second half.
There we go.
And here we
boys are walking out.
Go. I can't wait, man. Come on, Raiders. Let's get a freaking dub. Give me some FKCs down below. Kick is away. Tre Tucker back to receive the kick. And he's not going to go very far. He's going to get about 23-yard line. And here comes the Raiders offense led by Geno Smith. For the love of God. Come on, Geno. Come on, man. Geno under center. 2 to the left. They got 2 to the right. Smith's going to drop back. Quick throw. He's going to deliver it. Caught. Jakobi Meyers. And that's going to be a pickup of 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 for the Raiders offense. And I want them to keep on keeping on. Move the ball down the field. Move the ball down the field. 2nd down and 4. Ball here at the 30-yard line. Geno is going to send a man in motion. Jakobi Meyers. Geno scrambling. He's looking. He's going to deliver one. Jakobi caught to the 40. Up to the 50. 1st down Raiders. Jakobi Meyers. Pay that man. All the way up to the 44. Give me those ones down below. That is huge, man. No, that was kind of a duck from Geno. That ball came out looking like Peyton Manning in his final year. That looked like he had a few ducks in this race. That's all right, though. It's a big 1st down. Ball here at the 44. Geno is under center. They got all the tight ends in the game, and the Raiders are going to drop back, throw it to Brock. I'll tell you what, they had Ian Thomas, Michael Mayer, and Brock Bowers in on the left side. And Bowers is doing some weird shit this game. He's doing the stanky leg. Now he's doing some somersaults. I hope he's all right. 2nd down and 2. 5:42 to go here. Geno out of the pistol. Jakobi on the left. Dante Thornton to the right. Bowers and Mayer lined up at tight end. They're going to go to the ground game. It's going to be Jeanty. He picks up a 1st down, and that's a nice little run there for the rookie running back. Point number 1. Let's go, dude. Huge pickup. Pete Carroll loves it. Pete Carroll's fired up about it. Come on, Raiders. Ball here at the 32. Geno spreading the defense. Handoff. Jeanty meets Karlaftis, and that's going to be only a gain of 1. John Avila, Luda Sigla. Raider Leaf, Zalesbo. Tybo. R.J. Cole. What's going on, y'all? 2nd down and 9. Looks like they got 3 to left. Bowers is going to be by himself on the right side. Chiefs bring some pressure. That means a man's open, and he missed him. That should have been a walk-in touchdown. Just missed him. 3rd down and 9. God. That if he leads them there, easily a touchdown. 3rd down and 9. Come on, Las Vegas. Looking at this matchup, you're going to have a favorable matchup with Brock Bowers. Geno drops back. Oh, I don't like the route that he ran. Hate it. Absolutely hate the play call, Chip. If you're going to have Bowers with that type of matchup, run to the 1st down marker. He ran him 6 yards. He would have been tackled for 4th down and 3. And now you're going to bring in Daniel Carlson, and he's about to attempt a 50-yard field goal here. 49. Carlson, already good earlier today, and he's good again. I didn't know if that one squeaked through. That was close. It's up, and it's good. We got a 13-10 ball game, but I'll say it again. You're not going to beat Kansas City kicking field goals. We got to get touchdowns when touchdowns are available. And Geno missed an open receiver, Brock Bowers, earlier on that drive, which would have been a walk-in touchdown. That makes me nervous. 13-10's the score. Return from the 5. Tackle made by the Raiders, and they are down at the 26-yard line. The defense needs to get an answer here. Wolverine said, let's get a pick 6. If they get a pick 6, I'm going to blow the roof off this joint. Mahomes, shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff, Pacheco. What on earth is Darnay Holmes doing? I mean, he looked like Marcus Peters trying to tackle him there. Ole. And even Pete's upset. Pete didn't like it either. 2nd down and 1. Come on, defense. Ron Raspberry. R.J. Cole. Tybo. Slammy. Let's get this thing going. 2nd down and 1. Mahomes, shotgun. Raiders might bring some pressure here. Kelce's going to go in motion. Now he's going to go back to the other side. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco, and he's got a big running lane. And he just can't take him down. He's a battering ram all the way up to the 46-yard line. Son of a gun. Marcus Howard, I see you. I got you, Marcus. In the duck race. 20 to win, $890 is silly. 20 to win, $890 is silly. 1st down and 10. Ball here at the 46. Mahomes. Oh, man, they're going to quick pitch it to, looks like Hollywood Brown. and he's going to gain 9, and Kansas City is moving. That's what they tried to replicate. No, he don't want it. He don't want it. Mahomes. Ball at the 44. Kelce over there on the right side. They got, looks like 2, maybe 3 to the left. Mahomes are going to run it here up the gut, and another first down for Kansas City. I'm starting to get nervous here. I don't know what we got to do, but we got to get a stop. We got to get a stop quick. Jakobi, I feel you, dude. Come on, Raiders. Come on, Raiders. We got to get the momentum back on our side. 2:19 to go. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Come on, man. Quick throw, middle of the field. Caught, gain of 5. Mahomes looking for a pocket full of sunshine. Maybe a pocketbook or 2. 1:55 to go here in the third quarter, and this game is really starting to move rather quickly. Come on, Raiders. We got to switch something up. Charles Snowden in at defensive tackle. I find that to be strange. Oh, broken up by Amari Gaynor. What a play. 3rd down and 5. I need your best effort here, nation. I need your best effort here, nation.
3rd down.
You bleed silver and black and you hate the Chiefs. Get on your feet. Crosby. He is standing up really far on the outside. You better not get beat by Travis Kelce. Mahomes drops back. Quick caught. First down. God. We got to lead the league in giving up catches of 6 yards. I've never seen a team give up more catches than I have this team for 6 yards. It's almost like they try to give up 6 when if you got to pick up 5, they're giving up 6 on 3rd down. And yet, we got a chance to be the number 2 seed in the AFC. Mahomes, shotgun. They're going to send Noah Gray. He's going to go in motion. I believe Rashee Rice is down there on the bottom by himself. They're going to throw it to Gray. And that's going to be caught, and that's going to be a gain of 7. The clock continues to tick. 55 seconds to go on a scale of 1 to 10. How nervous are you for this Madden game? I'm almost embarrassed to admit how nervous I am for this game. I want the Raiders to win. I don't want to go to Baltimore. I don't want to go on the road. I'd rather play Cincinnati at home. 2nd down and 3. Kelce in motion. They typically throw to him when they go in motion. First down. Come on, Raiders. I don't want to lose to Kansas City. Pete doesn't want to lose to Kansas City either. Is this going to be the final play here of the third quarter? Are we about to go in the 4th? 10 seconds. The clock continues to tick. They can pick up a first down. I'm going to guess this is going to be the final play of the 3rd. They're not going to get it off in time. Start. Give me those 4s down below. Raiders are up 13-10.
4. Let's go.
I need some good mojo. The next person that bangs. I believe we're giving away, is it 13? 14?
I think 13.
I think 13. Robert Jansen, correct me if I'm wrong. If we get a bang, we're going to give away 13 spots. And I got a beer bong coming up here because sweating. Your boy is sweating right now. Come on, Raiders.
Quick reminder, if you do want to, we're almost up to $1,000 on today's race. If you want to get in, $20 Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365 for a chance to win
$890. So
I'm guessing that number is going to continue to rise
on today's show. Also, we got some breaking news, and it's coming in from Bamodi! Bang! You've heard of Spumoni, but have you heard of Anthony Bamondi? 4th quarter. Let's freaking go. I want y'all to spam. I was going to say spam AB. Spam FAB. No. Shout out to Bamoni. We're giving away 13 spots in our Raiders Report Fantasy Football Raffle. And that has now put Bamoni very comfortably in our number 2 spot and our top fans behind only Cass Joey.
Scott Matz, Tybo. We've got Brian Baca, Raider Dad 69. Nice. Who else? Who else wants to get in? Raider Sancho, I see you.
I should also say again to the people that are the top 3 fans, you're going to get a chance today to get in our Fantasy Football League. We will do a giveaway for somebody to get in our Fantasy Football League, and that's going to happen today.
Anthony Green.
I've also said, Patrick B., if somebody passes you, I already got you. You're going to be entered in for a shot to get in. To Chili, if you send in a hundo, you'll be in that shot. Ben Thrack.
Sir Turtle.
Yoda Jenkins.
Mr. Hugs.
Right now, Chili, Benthrak, Yoda, if y'all send in a bang,
Raider Shield family,
you'll be in the top 3.
A.K.A. Navman.
If my math is mathing correctly, you 3 are the only 3 right now that have a shot to get in to that top 3 with a bang. Though
Malachi Muhammad,
Blinky, and John White are also very, very close in that race. I'd say 8 people got a shot right now to be in the top 3, unless somebody does something wild.
TK 4416. One more to give away.
One more to give away.
I'm going to go with Brandon Rayton. Rattan.
I also just saw Wolverine X-Men in Sean Orlando. You in. 20 to win, $910. 20 to win, $910. Holy cow.
Here we go. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop right here. First and 10 at the 11.
Mahomes, shotgun. He's going to drop back, looking. Oh, my God, he dropped it. He dropped it. He had a shot to catch that ball. I can't believe that was honestly a perfect throw, I think, by Mahomes. Unless it was deflected, I'm not exactly sure. 2nd down and 10. He looks on. Mahomes. Man's going to go in motion. That's Noah Gray. Looking, completed. Kelce. 3rd and Chuggs. 5 catches for 37. I got you.
Yeah.
3rd down and inches at the 1. If Kansas City doesn't get it, if they don't get it, I would imagine they go for it. Or do they kick the field goal, try to tie it? Come on, Raiders. They throw it. Oh, shit, they got it. Kelce, God, I hate that dude. Touchdown, Kansas City. Son of a gun, dude. We better not lose. The Raiders, see, this is a very much Raiders-Chiefs game where I honestly feel like the Raiders have been in control of this game and Kansas City hasn't played well. And now we find ourselves in the 4th quarter and we're going to be down by a touchdown. 4 points, but you need a touchdown to win. 6:23 to go. No reason to hit the panic meter. No reason to hit the panic meter. But that one hurt a little bit. Come on, Raiders. The Raiders did lose to Kansas City earlier in Week 7. This would be a great revenge game, but this is going to come down to the wire. Kansas City kicks it up, and the kick is good. 17-13 is the score. Ron Raspberry said, smash that like button.
Let's get some good vibes going as well.
We do need some good vibes.
What's going to happen on this drive for the Raiders?
God, I need a touchdown. Though I'm worried. Pete looks a little not like himself. And I'm worried that a certain coach last year would have kicked the field goal to make this a 17-16 game. Tre Tucker does not get very far.
Well, you turn a one-score game into
a one-score game.
Hey,
if you have the opportunity, I know a former head coach would have tried to do it. First down and 10. Come on, Geno. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Jakobi by himself. Looks like Tre Tucker, Dante, and Brock Bowers on the right side. They're going to go to the ground game. It's going to be Jeanty. He's got a hole. Jeanty picks up a first down for the Raiders down to the 37-yard line. Gain of 12. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on, Raiders. Feed that man, says Emmanuel Sanchez. Ball here at the 37. Geno's under center. He's going to drop back, and he's going to deliver a strike quickly. That's going to be almost a first down. Look at this. Michael Mayer. Gain of 9, second down in inches. 5:36 to go. They are using some clock, but I also don't want them to use too much clock and then give Kansas City a shot to tie this one up. Geno, shotgun, 1 to the right. They got 3 to the left. Jeanty's in at running back. It's going to be a handoff. Jeanty up the middle, and he gets taken down exactly at the 50-yard line. Sancho sending in the good vibe. Speaking of 50, alley-oop! Nah, man! You know what, nah, man? If somebody cleans this up, I'm throwing it down. We need some good vibes here. Nah, man threw one up. Geno, shotgun. Drops back. He's looking. Oh, my God. Almost picked. That's way too risky of a throw, Geno. On first down, that ball cannot be delivered. Honestly, that's almost a pick 6. That almost looked like Jackson Dart in training camp. That almost looked like Aaron Rodgers in training camp. Phil. Pick 6. Not you, Nose. Honestly, Chili, that was close, dude. Throw completed. Caught. 3rd down and 5. You got to go for it here if you don't get it, right? We're in agreement. If you don't get it, you got to go for it. Oh, man. Bamaldi bangs it in from that man. 3rd down and 5. When you put good energy out of the world, Bamaldi, I think good shit happens. Geno. Might have jinxed it. Shit. You got to go for it. Chip, you got to go for it. Don't you dare bring out the punting unit. You better go for it, Chip. I'm really trying hard to not drop an F-bomb right now on a Madden stream. And it's a shit punt. It's a shit punt. You deserve to lose if that's going to be your strategy. Put a set of nuts on you. You got it on your own side of the field. You're going to give the ball to Kansas City. Your defense has played well. I get it. I hate this play call. Tackle made by the Condor. I'm with you, Kirk Lackey. Pete Carroll goes for it because Pete believes in his guys. Second down and 11. We got to get a stop or else we're going to lose this freaking game. Ball here at the 24. Mahomes drops back. Throw completed, caught. First down, Kansas City. I'm really hating this right now. And again, when you got to play to win. If you want to win, you got to play to win. You can't play to lose a football game. And that's what they're doing. Oh, Jerry Tillery clapping on. Keep clapping, Tillery. I honestly forgot he was on the Chiefs too. I only noticed him by his face. Ball at the 41. Mahomes, shotgun. 2:46 to go. We're going to have to get a stop. They bring it all out. Blitz! Oh, my God. Tipped by Charles Snowden and company. Ball at the 41, 2:43 to go. Come on, Raiders. We got 530 people watching. If the AFC West was on the line, I would expect every single one of y'all to hit that like button, to spam FKC. Come on, man. Ball at the 41. Mahomes, shotgun. They're going to go to the ground game. It's going to be Pacheco. 3rd down and 3. I mean, if you're Kansas City, you let this go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. The Raiders got to start getting some stops here.
It's third down.
Raiders got, 8, 7 guys on the line of scrimmage? Kansas City's got everyone. Get up on the line. 2-minute warning, for the love of God. I'm going to throw up. L.A. Crash Dog, you're in. Julio Zapata, in. Darth, in. 20 to win, 9:40. They're going to go to the ground game. They got it. Timeout, Raiders. I mean, you have to get a stop. You got to get a stop here. 17 to 13 is the score. 157. You can't give up a touchdown. You got to try to hold them to a field goal if you do give up any points. But if you're Kansas City, you're probably going to be in field goal range. Mahomes is under center. Season's on the line. And they're going to go to the ground game. And it's going to be a tackle made. It's a big stop. Timeout. 2nd down and 10. You got to hold them. You got to hold them. And again, if we lose this game, it's because we didn't freaking go for it when it was 4th down and 5 on our own 44-yard line. Come on, man. 2nd down and 10, 1:54 to go. Ball to 48. Got to make a play. Somebody's got to make a play. 3 to the left. Kelce's by himself. You can't let Kelce be the guy. Hands it off. 3rd down and 2. Timeout, Raiders. You have no timeouts remaining. I mean, if I'm Kansas City, you got a big decision here to make. Do you run it, let more clock go down, and that's a long field goal attempt? I mean, if you're Kansas City, though, if it was up to me, I would put the ball in my hand on my quarterback. He's the best in the game. 1:49 to go. He's short, dude. 4th down and 1. What do they do? Ball here at the 39. Do you kick this? I mean, it's a long field goal. This is a really long field goal by Buckner to make it a 7-point game. Raiders defense coming off the field. I'll tell you this. Kansas City goes for this in a real-life situation. Ball at the 39. This would be insane. That's the hell of a... Bro, that's a 57-yarder? Buckner sinks it. Bro, he was good from 60-something. I'll tell you this, though. We got a shot. Overtime. I don't know if my heart can take overtime. If you're the Raiders and you get this game to 20-19, you go for 2. You're at home. You're at Allegiant Stadium. Try to win the ball game, Chip. Tommy Mellott from the 3. Mallott's going to return it. Gets up to the 25. You got a minute. He got sledgehammered. You got 60 seconds to win the AFC West. Come on, dude. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Geno Smith shotgun. Drops back. Kansas City brings 4. Ball's on the ground. Recovered by Kolton Miller. No. They're going to say he's down. We got to hurry up. 2nd and 25. Let's go. What are we doing? But why is he down? I guess I don't understand. Why is he rolled down? Why can't Miller just pick it up and keep it going? 36 seconds. Geno. Oh, my God, he's open. Caught! Jakobi, no! He's gone! Touchdown! Raiders, Jakobi Meyers! Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude? A helium ball. I mean, Geno just threw this one up. Jakobi Meyers. I owe you a beer or two, Jakobi. Oh, my God, my heart just skipped a beat. I'm not kidding you. Pay that man. Pay that. Go for 2. I'm going for 2. Go for 2. I'm trying to win a ball game here. Do you go for 2 or do you kick the extra point? I'm going for 2. Do you go for 2 or 1? What are you going for? Holy shit, dude. Oh, G for go for it, K for kick. Oh, my goodness. If somebody bangs, I'm throwing one back. I need a second. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I actually think my heart skipped a beat. I'm not even kidding. Oh, my goodness gracious. Again, a few hours ago, we're not going to drink today. This is a Madden sim that's going to make you go a little bonkers. Oh, my. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So now we're hoping for overtime against Kansas City. 20-20. I'll tell you this. I might not have 20/20 vision after this stream. Carlson getting ready to kick this one away. And he does. Here's the problem. The Chiefs have 3 timeouts. And Buckner just made one that probably would have been good from 70 yards. Somebody put a woman working on the Jumbotron if he's getting ready to kick the ball. That's the only way you're going to throw him off. Ball to 29. Mahomes. I can't believe they're running the football. Timeout, Kansas City. 18 seconds to go. Gilbert Moreno, you're in. $20 Venmo to go home with $950. It's a big pot today. Big pot today. 2nd down and 3. Chili Duggan. Pick 6. Not your nose. Oh, dude, a pick 6 would be crazy. Kelce's going to go in motion. Mahomes looking. Throws quickly caught. They're going to call timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining, 13 seconds. Oh, my God. I swear, if we lose this football game, I am actually going to be devastated. Again, I'm still proud of the Raiders. They've had a hell of a year. You know, you're going to go to the playoffs. You would play the Baltimore Ravens. Reminder, if the Raiders win, they win the AFC West, they will be at home against Cincinnati in the playoffs. They will be the 2 seed. If they lose, they have to travel to Baltimore. Mahomes going to send Kelce in motion here. I don't know what Kelce's doing. He's might got to poop. He's honestly, Kelce was running like he's got to take a shit. And now they call timeout. 9 seconds to go. I mean, you're looking at a 50. This is a hell of a field goal attempt. I would imagine they're going to try to catch one for about 5 yards, get out of bounds. Potentially spike it. Oh, my God. They're going to try to kick a field goal. What is the yardage on this? What is the yardage on this? Oh, my God. He missed it. Holy shit. He missed it. What is the yardage on that? I mean, I think that had the distance. That was a legit 70-something yard field goal. Oh, my God. The Raiders have a shot here. 5 seconds to go. This is insane. Throw it out of bounds, Geno. Throw it up. Oh, my God. Oh, it falls incomplete. I was like, Chuggs cooked one up for us, man. And, of course, this game is going to overtime. It was long. 40. If you're at the 46, yeah, it's a 63-yarder. That's in Buckner's range. Oh, my God. I'm not doing well. Who you got? Come on, LVs. I need some LVs, man. Friendly reminder, this is the old Madden game, so if a touchdown happens, it's the end of the game. If a touchdown happens, it's the end of the game. With the new overtime rules, there will be an opportunity. The Raiders have to defend first. So if the Chiefs score a touchdown, they win. If the Chiefs score a touchdown, they win. Daniel Carlson kicks one away. I am embarrassed to admit how nervous I am for this Madden game. What a play by Charles Snowden! 1st down and 10. Ball here at the 22-yard line. Pistol formation for Mahomes. They're going to fake handoff. Mahomes looking. Throws it. Packed! Packed! He's to the 20! To the 10! Touchdown! Jeremy Chinn! Oh, my goodness! Mahomes! Suck on these! Touchdown Raiders! AFC West champs! Threw it right to him. Was looking for Kelce. Jeremy Chinn. Oh my goodness. Pick six. House call. Every single bang that we get on this show, I'm going to try to put one down.
Raiders win! Raiders win!
Oh my goodness.
Win!
Touchdown. Pick six. Are you kidding me? Holy shit, dude. Balinki! FKC! 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 I mean, you can't draw one up any better. You can't draw one up any better. Holy shit, dude. You know that video that we saw? That one guy's at the party, he's like, that's how I feel right now. What a game. What a win. House call. Patrick. Bang. Oh my goodness. The craziest game of the year. It's the craziest game of the year. That's the greatest Madden game I've ever seen. I might be biased. That's the greatest Madden game I've ever seen. Oh my God. If you want to get in our fantasy football raffle, spam Venthrak down below. We're going to give away 14 spots. Balinki, FKC, and then J. B. Bang! Good vibes for this to be reality.
What do you think would be the scene in Las Vegas if this actually happened in real life?
Remember when Michigan won the Natty and you and James flew out to Las Vegas? I swear to God, if the Raiders win the AFC West in Week 18, the moment our stream ends, we're flying out to Vegas. I don't know what's going to happen. It would be such a shit show that I wouldn't want to miss it. I would literally try to hop on the next flight. I can't even imagine. I wouldn't be able to stand by the end of this show. I literally don't think I would be able to stand by the end of this show.
All right, here we go.
AFC West champs.
We got Malachi.
The Raiders.
Free entries for Darth Fatass, Rustin Long, Rosie Sancho, Slammy, Ron Raspberry. Let's see. Scott Matz, Mr. Hugs, Raider Shield family.
JB on flippin'.
William Vernoy Jr.
Believable, dude.
Brian Baca. Jeremy Cole, Sir Turtle, Kirk Lackey. All of y'all getting free ones. Dalroy Rogers.
Holy cow, man. Holy cow, man.
Let's see. Who else? Who else wants one? Robert Jansen. Mark Eddie. Or Marique Eddie.
Insane.
I thought you'd like this one.
There's only a handful of people that wouldn't like that game.
Anthony Green.
And they're probably Chiefs fans.
Susie Rottencrotch.
What a name, dude. What a name, dude. If you told me the Raiders get a 12-4-1 season in 2025, I tell you to go and do one that ain't happening. I would dream of that record this year. I'll tell you this. I was upset when the Raiders tied Week 1. If you told me 12-4-1, let them tie. let them tie, man. Let them tie. I'm not kidding you, and I'm dead serious when I say this. I actually think I'd be so emotional that I think I would cry. If the Raiders won the AFC West and that's how the game would go, bro, I actually think I would cry.
Just winning the division?
I mean, I cry when I watch American Idol. Like, I love, like feel-good stories. This would be the best feel-good story in the NFL. Pete Carroll would win Coach of the Year. People might think I'm crazy in saying this. Geno Smith would have a shot to win MVP. If the Raiders were winning the AFC West in that division, I mean, Ashton Jeanty had like 18 rushing touchdowns. He would have won Rookie of the Year. I'm not kidding you. I actually think I would cry. Like, and I don't think a Raider fan should be embarrassed by it, but think about how emotional you would be, how excited, how amped up. Like, I cry more from, like, feel-good stories and being happy than I do being upset.
Vinthrak, I hope so too,
guarantee
man.
You.
I hope so too.
I hope I live to see the Raiders win the AFC West. I hope so too.
I can't believe I was this stoked for a Madden sim.
You know, and that's why I love the fact that, and I mean this, the fact that people are tuning in and watching the show, y'all are real ones.
Could you imagine?
Y'all are real ones.
Could you imagine if Navman on his channel did like a post-game reaction cut like we do for normal games for the Madden Sims?
I would love it.
Pete Carroll, you'd be like, Pete Carroll was out of his mind for not going for it in that fourth quarter, 4th down and 2.
Honestly, Nav, I think you should do it. I actually think it would be funny if somebody like next year.
Ron said I almost just cried right now.
Next year, I want somebody to do post-game reactions to our Madden Sims. That would be unbelievable.
All right, last chance to get in to the Venmo raffle. I'm going to go ahead and set up the wheel of names.
Also, I saw somebody tag me in the Brock Bowers stanky leg video. This is unbelievable. I just retweeted the first one that I saw, which it went to. Hang on a second here. The username on Twitter is jstu5star. Electric, dude. They got the video. They clipped it. Brock Bowers is doing the freaking stanky leg. Brock Bowers doing the stanky leg. I need to see it. I'm going to add him as well. Brock. I know Brock doesn't use social media, but we're going to try. I'll tell you that. We're going to try to get Brock Bowers to do the stanky leg. I'll do everything in my power. How about that?
All right.
I need to see it. All right, so here's what's going to happen. We are going to do the duck race first. And then I will do the wheel spin to decide who gets in our fantasy football league. And here's the thing. Right now, I already told Patrick B because he sent in a $200 Venmo and he would have more XP.
I have it. I have all
4. However, though, Blinky's still got a shot. Yoda's still got a shot. There's a lot of people that still have a shot to get in. If you are not in our top 3 fans, today you will not have a chance to get in our fantasy football league. Though, holy cow, dude. There's a guy going for the MVP today. There's a guy going for the MVP today. I'll tell you that.
And his name is John Cena. No, just kidding. His name's Anthony Bamaldi. Bang! Bamaldi.
Oh, my goodness. Nabman said on his channel tonight, he's going to do a post-game reaction. Nabman, just type me down below. He is Raider Nation. He's down below. Shield family. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Nav. Sorry, everyone. Nabman, tell people to sub. I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. I don't know how much time I have, but let me talk to my wife, Nav. I know I've been saying I'm going to join your program for a while, so I don't know if I'm going to try to do it this weekend. Just hit me up. I know you got my number. He said 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Nav, so he's the person right now in the chat. If you guys see him, he's Raiders family. Holy cow. Cheers to all y'all.
Last chance to get in the duck race, and then we'll do the wheel of names after, you said? Okay. Last chance to get in the duck race at Mitchell Renz 365.
Bemondi. Alex just texted me. She goes, you told me. She goes, what time are you coming home? And I go, I'll be honest. Raiders just won the AFC West. I don't know.
The Raiders. Honestly, Raiders just won the division.
I have no idea, but they just won the AFC West. What time will you be home? Raiders just won the AFC West on July 24th. Absolutely electric. Absolutely electric, man. Dude, my nose is running. I don't know if it's tears. I don't know what it is exactly.
Oh, LA Crash Dog. What's up, fam? Did you get my second duck race entry?
All right, I'm gonna refresh real quick. I think what's gonna be really cool about this is I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think we're about to give away over $1,000 today. So I just saw LA Crash, you in? Venthrak, in. Gabriel Adams, in. Raider Shield Family is the channel name. If anybody wants to see Navman give his post game tonight, I'll be tuning in. Anthony Green, you in? And then I see...
Bro, this is hilarious.
Marcus Howard, in. What? What's up, fam? SableWarrior.org. What? That's hilarious.
No. Next one.
I was like, you guys should do this. Tell him Father Tom sent you.
No. Sorry. This is not hilarious.
Gunny, I love you, brother.
Love you, Gunny. This is hilarious.
My power went out right after the pick six. I was pissed like it was a real game. Oh, dude. Sensi boy. I'll tell you this. I was nervous. I was nervous. I did not know. And the reason why I love these Madden Sims, like for me personally, the only person that knows the outcome of the game is Jeremy. Now, I don't know. He might have been one of the guys who sits at our table here at Chat Sports. I saw him go over and talk to you in the kitchen. And I didn't know, like I could tell like he was asking about the game. And I was trying to like look to see like what they were saying. And I was like, I can't really tell. But I'm just like watching these games with all y'all. I think it's cool. And I think it's why it's so successful because I also don't know how the games go. You know, like it's I'm watching it live with all y'all, and that's how the regular Raiders season goes, and that's why we do it the way that we do it. So right. To the 306 people here still rocking with us, woo! Shout out to all y'all.
Anybody else in?
What did you just send me, the doc?
Just again, so it didn't get lost because after a couple months they.
That is everyone.
All righty.
And
we got a clean hundo.
I was gonna say, for the first time ever, we got to clean 100 people in this race, $1,000 to the winner. $1,000 to the winner. The Raiders are AFC West champs. Feels good. I just want you to know that says 10 seconds.
That would have been
an electric 10 seconds. Honestly, it would have been a lot like my dating life. But I'd like more of an electric 1 minute. That's more of my married life. The most electric a minute in sports.
All right, here we go.
Nope, Bemondi. You're getting close, though, Bemondi. You're getting close, Bemondi. You and Cass Joey are neck and neck right now. All right, y'all. Somebody's going to go home with $1,000 today. That's really effing cool. 3, 2, 1. Let's run it. Holy shit, man. Husker Raider out to an early start. I better get the F out of the way. There's a lot of horses in this race. I think there's Richard Black, Patrick B up there, Jeremy Chuggs, Soldier Man, Bamondi. There's a few Chuggses in there. Rustin Long coming up from the back end. Charles Green. I see a lot of Mark Zolstras. Don't worry, we will go through every single name. That way you can see it. Miggy Cabacho. Chuggs, you got a lot in the lead here.
Dude, it's making me feel bad because I know that means I'm not going to win.
Jacob Pune. Richard Black. Richard Black's got a few horses in this race. Soldier Man, 93, Nabman. I'll say this. If you're in the back right now, I think that's where you want to be. Somebody's got to make a move. 10 seconds to go. 9. Who's going to make the move? Richard Black in the lead. I have no idea. Nabman. Green. Charles G. Oh, my goodness.
Dude.
What a race, y'all. Dude, my heart is skipped a beat. An unbelievable race. I just want everyone to know that, again, we gave away a lot of free ducks today. I know that not everybody saw their name, and sometimes that's what happens.
Oh, also, this wasn't the free ducks.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Because we have, I'm not even kidding, I think we have, like, easily.
Can you just go through and show everyone where they finished? Soldier Man. So close, dude. So close.
Oh, my God.
Who gets the butthole pick? Who gets the butthole pick? I hope it's you. Be easier.
Mark.
Mark, I'll send you the butthole pick.
Oh, my God.
Charles, if you're still here, if you could please confirm that you just received, $1,000 is crazy.
Dude, Soldier Man was right there. Gabriel Ruiz finished 3rd. Anthony Green 4th. Me 5th. See, I told you, I would feel bad about entering duck races.
Anthony Green, I'm top 5.
I would say I'm 0 for like 20. Yeah. I have not won a single duck race.
Actually, I could tell you if you won or not.
So, Sheffy, I know a couple other people haven't won. I'm right there with you.
I could tell you guys how many races Chuggs has been in. He's definitely been in. He's been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Never won.
9. Actually, 10. You are.
See, Gabe, go.
You were 0 for 10.
That I had 5 names in there, and so did other people, because at halftime, Mitch gave a deal, $60 for 5 horses. Yep. So there was a couple people who had multiple.
Correct. Yep. And again, if you guys go through that list of names, we always try to show you everyone that I get in, and I'm pretty excited about football season this year because Chuggs and I will actually have a helper. We will have somebody that puts all the ducks in.
Emmanuel, I wanted to win that so bad. I had a couple in the beginning.
Leading.
I was leading at like 30, and then I was like,
if you didn't want to win $1,000, you know what I mean? Like, you tell me you don't want to win $1,000. Anybody would want to win $1,000. Craziness, dude.
And it's funny because actually, how many did Charles G have? Because Navman said the key is you can only get one because he was like, every time I get multiple, I don't win.
He had one. Charles G had one. He was the 57th person in that race.
Every time Navman goes, bro, every time I get multiple, I don't win. Every time I get one, I win.
The person Charles G was between Chelsea Hurd, Miggy Camacho.
Love it.
I mean, that's what makes them fun. It's probably
and
it is 100% random.
Anthony's trying to blow the top off this thing.
I mean, he's going for it. Where we stand right now for our top three? Because
Anthony's won.
I actually think now Anthony Bemondi is number one. Anthony Bemondi now is number one. Cass Joey's at 2.
All right.
Venthrax 3.
So this is how I'm going to do it.
Patrick B is there.
I'm going to do 4 for Bemondi.
Yep.
3 for Cass Joey.
Yep.
And then for Mount Radarmore, I'm just going to go 2 and 2 for Venthrak and Patrick B.
I think that's very, very fair. If you want your opportunity, if you want the opportunity to get in our fantasy football league, you got to get in the top 4 on XP. This is going to be your final chance to get in. I'm going to be honest. Blinky, if you send in a hundo right now, you would have an opportunity. Chili, if you send in 100 right now, you'd have an opportunity. Yoda, John White, if you send in a hundo, you'd have an opportunity. Everyone else, it's going to take more than that. I'm just going to be transparent.
Navman.
Raider Shield Family Channel, 9 Eastern Time for post-game reactions. Come on over in a couple hours. Thanks for the support, gents. Much love. How many subs? Let me see here. How many subs you at, brother? Let me see. One of our realest ones, Navman. Navman's at 185 subscribers. Okay.
Venthrak wants to know, did you find the date for his first bang?
Did I find the date? No. I'm gonna have to go back and keep looking. Venthrak, I'll try to do it, man. I'll try to do it.
All right.
My deal is this though, Navman, if you get to 300 subs by Sunday, I'll join the program.
All right.
No doubt. I'm still gonna try to join, but you have my word. If Navman gets to 300 subs, I will join the program this weekend. Everyone watching right now, go sub. You can get there.
Let's get him there. All right. This is actually kind of big. This is for a spot in the Raiders Report Fantasy Football League. Mitch.
Oh, man.
Will you do the honors and spin the wheel?
I'm a little bit nervous here. Malachi said today was a good day. Today was a very good day. Whoever this lands on, you get in our Raiders Report Fantasy Football League. And I just want to say this again. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that always tune into the show. I love what we're able to do here. We're able to make really good content, and when we get shows like this, we're able to keep on doing awesome content over and over and over again. Chuggy Bowl, you ready? Y'all ready?
Give it a little Vanna White spin for me.
I just want to say hi to my mom. Who's it going to land on? Patrick B. Bang! Patrick B. gets added to the Fantasy Football League. To Venthrak, to Cass Joey, to Bemondi. I am greatly, greatly sorry that you guys did not get in.
I will say, though,
but
Bemondi might be getting up there for the bang race.
Bemondi's climbing, I'll tell you that.
Oh, my God. I just have to scroll so much.
Bemondi is climbing. Right now, as it stands, if my math is mathing correctly, it's Roche Utter, Fabian Moreno, Anthony Bemondi, Cass Joey, Patrick B. That is where we stand right now. But I'll tell you this, it's getting electric. And if you had a good time today, imagine what a real Raiders game looks like. Because a real Raiders game, week 1, guarantee you, over 100,000 people. Quite frankly, I expect over 200,000 people for week 1, Raiders against Patriots. Today, we probably had, if I had to guess, like 15,000 people tune in, all in all. All in all, probably about 15,000. Actual Raiders game day, week 1, I expect 200,000 people.
Let's get it.
It's going to be wild. Now, friendly reminder that you guys will get a video out tomorrow on the Raiders Report. And it's a video that I did on Wednesday, and I'll be very transparent. I'll tell my real ones this. It was a video about players that I think are on the hot seat, and I talk about Jamal Adams, and I talk a lot about safeties being on the hot seat. If you watched my video that went out earlier today on Jamal Adams and some of the players that I talk about, I know Adams is starting to play linebacker. I think you should also take that list of linebackers, put them on the hot seat. We are off tomorrow. It is a chat sports holiday is what it is known as. So the next time you will see Jeremy Chuggs and I is going to be on Monday, live on this channel, 4 p.m. Eastern
Raiders
time.
versus Bengals.
Raiders-Bengals. Playoffs. Raiders-Bengals on this channel on Monday. Playoff game. From me, from Jeremy Chuggs. Shout out to Patrick B for getting in. Appreciate you, dude. Bamoni, you were a legend today. Venthrak, legend today. John White, legend today. A lot of legends today. Felt good to beat the Chiefs. Feels good to win the AFC West. Appreciate all y'all. Have a great weekend. Love y'all. Go Raiders. I'm out.